All right, and we're back. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Monster Hunter Pokemon card live stream. So, we are out of cards. However, it's later in the day, and I'm wondering if I went out to my mailbox, if I would have some mail out there, and I could bring that in, and maybe it would have something other than Shining Legends. Because currently, all we have left is Shining Legends. That's all we have. Stack these all up. Well, actually, eBay just sent me a message. Did I get something early? What was that? Let's see. Order update. Estimated arrival. Oh, 27, 25. Ah, that's too bad. Yeah, I don't know. I probably will check the mailbox pretty soon. The mailman shows up late on Mondays. Wait, today's not Monday. What is today? Oh man, I worked too hard. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Is it actually Monday? It is Monday. All right, it is Monday. So he does show up late on Mondays, and he might have the mail out there or not. I'll have to go check. Well, it says, we shredded the hardest optional quest like it was nothing. I know, it was so easy. You guys were doing really well, I could tell. The monster was crowd controlled the entire time. That was really impressive. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, so normally in this live stream, you guys are able to purchase cards during the live stream. There's really not much for sale. It's just these guys, Shining Legends. They're still cool. It's just that this is all we have. And then other than that, I mean, I don't even have stuff to open. I could open up the Shining Legends. I could do that. I could open it for myself, probably. We have a rocket box arrived in the mail. You guys want to see that? I should probably show that off. I showed it off on my TikTok account already. Kind of forget you guys haven't necessarily seen it. Move this all over here. What is this? Emma? Okay, we'll ship that out to Emma. Symph, it goes up over here. That's Symph's card. Welix, Sora. We got so much. Clear that all out. Here's Mary. Mary bought these yesterday. She bought them ahead of time, so she still needs to pay for those. Put that over there. All right. Yeah, this is what we have. I tell you what, I'll open up one of them just to get us started. See how it goes. I'm waiting for this stream's plot twist. Also, TikTok link? Oh, that's a good question. Can you actually link to your TikTok? I didn't even check. I didn't even consider it. Because it's an app on your phone, right? Stunfisk, Reverse Hollow Fire Energy, and Keldeo. All right, so I just mind swept for you guys. Pulling this Reverse Hollow Fire Energy. Let's place this over here. We'll place this over here. 3, 4. Okay, we'll place these over here. So I just did a mind sweep for you guys. I just removed one of the packs that didn't have a hit in it. And here's what we have left. We also have these $45 vintage rocket booster packs. And we have, this is for $340. It has all of the pack arts for the Team Rocket First Edition booster packs. So that's for sale. Other than that, I don't know what you guys want to do. We could crack open the Team Rocket booster box early. I don't know if I want to do that. So I have another Team Rocket booster box. Just arrived in the mail. Here he is. And the last time we opened one of these, all the heavy packs sold out like immediately, I would say. They all sold out. Tony says, can I buy the heaviest rocket pack? You cannot. You cannot buy the heaviest rocket pack. Would stay, but I got a lot of grinding and little time for it, so peace out, boys and girls. See you later, Lord Killerath. Natalie says, wait a while to open it, please. We really want to buy a pack this time, says Natalie. Okay, so we might do that. We might actually wait a little while for people to recuperate their finances because it's so expensive. Well, it says too soon. People need to recover their wallets. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Get this over here. Yeah. Well, and then again, we could just open it right away and buy the next one right away. You see what I'm saying? It's too soon. Oops, got these code cards. You want a code card? Here's a code card. Somebody out there will use that. We're not real consistent with giving out code cards, are we? So yeah, The only other thing I was working on, see, that's the other thing. I don't actually have a lot to do right now. The other thing we could work on is just, I could bag up bulk cards. Tell you guys what, I'm going to go check the mailbox. That's what I'm going to do first. Oh, hold on. Somebody made a purchase.
Shining Legends will do it for me, brother.
All right, so Chris is going to open up some Shining Legends. Good luck, Chris. Ouch. Get out of here, kitty. What are you doing? She just scratched my feet. She's so desperate for attention, my cat is. I feel bad for her, but she doesn't understand I'm working. She's so desperate. She's like, come play with me. It's like, I wish I could play with you. I'm busy. Pack number 1. Pack number 2. And pack number 3. She's getting pretty desperate. She's getting near the chair. One time she got too close to the chair and I ran over her bushy tail. Now I didn't hit the tail itself, but some of her hair got pulled out and she's real careful around the chair now after that. All right, here we go. This is for Chris Ware. Chris Ware, if you haven't sent me your address, you can send the address to me on Discord in a private message. And in fact, you may just want to remind me like, hey, I'm Chris. I bought a pack from you today. So we have Carnivine, Switch, How, Jinx, Pikachu, Ekans, Torracat, Breloom, Reverse Holo How, and Holographic Raikou. Pack number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip this around. We have Scrafty, Floatzel, Electrode, Larvesta, Scraggy, Croconaw, Jinx, Plusle, Reverse Holo Electrode. Oh, you did it. You pulled the best card right here. This is the second best card in the set. We've been waiting for somebody to pull one of these. Damn. This is the Alternative Art Mewtwo GX. That makes me feel better about these Shining Legends too, because it feels like we've been hitting a lot of cold packs and a lot of mediocre pulls. We finally got a really good pull out of this set. Awesome. Beautiful. I would say the centering's a bit off, so it's a little thick down here, it's a little thin up there, which means he will probably be like a 9. A 9 is my guess. Beautiful. Yes, I was waiting for somebody to pull that card. Such a cool looking card. So that's the second best card you can pull in the set. We're also still waiting on Secret Rare Mewtwo. Have I shown you guys that? You know what? Since all we have to pull today is Shining Legends, I should have those cards on display. Why don't I show you what they are real fast? I should have them right here. These are the cards you're looking to pull. You're trying to pull these two. And actually, let me point this out. So this is a PSA 10. And here's what I noticed. The border up here is actually pretty thick. And the border down here is actually pretty thin. And they still gave it a 10. Okay. So I don't know. So when you look at this card, it's kind of in reverse. It's thick down here and thin up here. I don't know how they grade it. You can always send it in for grading for, I think, $18. Well, if it hits over 100, if it gets a 10, it's going to be over $100 in value. So it's kind of hard to say. If it's over a 10, then the cost of grading it goes up to 32. Hold on, let me grab this real fast. Unfortunately. So you're looking for one of these guys. He just pulled it. And you're looking for, the other card we're looking for is this guy right here as well. Nobody's pulled this card yet. Oops. This is the actual rarest card from the set. The Shining Legends set is that Mewtwo. Okay. Congratulations, man. Oh, we got the baggies back, don't we? Yeah, here they are. Sandwich baggies. These are cheaper, so they keep my cost of costs down. Okay, and that was for who? Chris Ware. Chris, if I had just opened these cards for myself, I would have pulled that. How's it going, Christopher Bounce? Chris Ware says, that made my day a little better. Glad to hear it, man. It's not like hitting the jackpot. You know, you didn't make out like a bandit, but it's very exciting, isn't it? And you can add this card to your collection. That's what I would do. I would add the card to my collection and hold on to it. Because, you know, you pulled it and it's in a video. You could be like, yeah, that's the card I pulled in the video. Where TheCardconomist used a Sharpie marker and drew the W all funny. Hey, Bat, did you watch the Monster Hunter stream? I was showing off my hunting horn build. How's it going, Emma? So, Christopher said, how's the grade on it? It's kind of hard to tell. The centering looks a bit off, but the funny thing is, when you look at this card over here, it pulled a 10, and the centering also looks kind of off on that card, so it's kind of strange. It makes me wonder how PSA does their grading. Anyways, here's what's going to happen next, guys. I'm going to run outside real fast, and I'm going to check my mailbox to see if the mailman came and to see if I got any mail. If we're lucky, maybe another booster box came, but I think eBay would have told me if another booster box came, okay? So give me a minute. I'm going to run out there and check anyways. Hope that it did, because right now all we have for sale are these guys and these guys, okay? That's all we have for sale right now. I'll be back. I'll be right back, guys. Holy smokes, it's cold out there. Oh my God. Wow, that was cold. All right. Ooh, it had me shivering. So no cards. I didn't see any mail at all. It's possible that the mailman hasn't actually arrived. Let's see what you guys are saying. TCC, was the trim I did of the last video adequate? Oh, I haven't actually examined it, Christopher. I've been too busy. I'll take a look at it soon. Mr. Clean says, does the usual mailman come at morning and evening? Why would mail come at night? It just depends on where you live. Marcelo says, I'm on Discord. Didn't know about that. Okay. Can you go through your PSA cards for sale? Sure, why not? I could do that all the time. So technically all of my cards are always for sale. It's an issue of price. Here's a PSA 9 Shuckle. Here's a 2003 Volbeat from X Sandstorm. It's a uncommon card. And, I don't know, he was just unusually priced, so I bought him. Here's a Darkrai EX from XY. So this guy is only $15. This is Stakataka GX. You know, if you're looking to finish a collection or something, you're going to get them very cheap right now. I've got more than one of them. They're 15 bucks each. I've just decided I don't want to have so many cards on my desk. And these are $9 each as well. So these are just $9. To put that into perspective, I mean, first you would have to pull them out of a pack, and then you would have to send them off to be graded. So this is just a loss all around financially. So these are $9 each. So Dawnwings Necrozma and Duskmane Necrozma. Yep, just $9 on those. It's MLK Day, so do they deliver? Oh, I didn't even think about that. They probably don't. It's the government, so they probably don't. We have Muck and Low and Muck. Here, I tell you what, we'll do this for fun. We'll just go through all the PSA cards. So again, if you guys are looking to buy some sealed product, We have the 3 packs for 20 bucks. This is Shining Legends. And the vintage rocket for 45. Let me put this in the bin. Chris won this card. He just won the second best pull you can get from Shining Legends. These are both of the best cards you can get from Shining Legends right here. Shining Mewtwo and Alternative Art Mewtwo. All right, so those are really cool. You know what's funny? I bought a bunch of those Alternative Art Mewtwo's and I was selling them for like $90 and now they're like $150. So I should have just held them. But I sold all of them except for 2, I think. Christopher says, don't buy repacks. You know what we should do for fun? Since I run a live stream, we should make like some repacks with actually good pulls in it, where I don't really make any money. I just entertain you guys on the sale of them. I would do that in the future. So Chris, we're gonna place this right over here. Place Wick over here. Let's go over. Let's take a look at some of my PSA cards. All these cards are for sale. If you want to buy one of the cards, just look it up on eBay, find the cheapest price of it, and then drop the price by like $1 or $2, because that is the price of these. So let's say you want the Muck. Just look up a PSA 10 Unbroken Bonds Muck GX. Whatever the lowest price it is on eBay, I will go under that. Be sure to include the price of shipping too, okay? So, you know, if it's like $9 and $3 shipping, that's a total of $12. All right, so just keep your eyes open for that when you're evaluating the price. Lucario Melmetal GX. We have Sigilif. Oh, these are these all part of the $15? I think they are. This is $15. I know that. This is $15. This is not $15. I don't even know. The price of this is probably closer to $35, $40. This is one of those secret rare trainers. 230 out of 214 counter gain. They look nice. I mean, it's a golden card. We have one more of these left. This is a PSA 9 Espeon. I know that his value is about $40 because we just looked it up for Mary. And here is a Pheromosa and Buzzwolf from Unbroken Bonds. You know, I would be happy to go under the cheapest market price on this card to sell them. It's one of those cards where I'd like to clear them off of my desk entirely. Yeah, some cards I'm just trying to clear off of my desk. I don't want to have so many cards on my desk. It's too difficult. I like having smaller stacks of cards like this. It's a nice small stack. So I like having small stacks. Large stacks is just too much. Everything falls over. You can't find what you're looking for. It's kind of annoying. All right, let's take a look at some nicer cards. So this is a Deden GX. And its value would probably be around $100. Here's a Persian GX, just a really nice looking card. Yep, if you like cats. Am I saying GX? I mean to say secret rare. Gangster says, hello, I like Pokemon. Here's a Tyranitar secret rare. Wellix is like, I hope mine gets 10. I hope it does too. Here's something I only recently acquired. This is a Psychic Energy Full Art, PSA 10. This is from Sun and Moon. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Similar, this one's also real expensive. This is a Secret Rare Fire Energy, PSA 10. Looks really good. Do you have any Pikachus? I like Pikachus. Need my money back from that card to buy more. So here is a PSA 10 Shuckle. There's a limited number of these that you can buy. I think there's like 60 of them graded, and I have a few of them. See, I got 1, I got 2, and I got 3. And that's because I like Shuckle. I'm a big fan of Shuckle. What I could do for you guys is actually sign the PSA card holders themselves with my name on it. So we got some lovely Shuckles, and I could just have all of these. I don't care. I could have a whole stack of them, and it wouldn't make me feel poor. It wouldn't feel like money poorly spent, let me say that. I just enjoy them that much. You don't want to regret what you're buying. Okay, let's have a few more. We have Toxapex GX. So this is a secret rare of Toxapex. It's only PSA 9. So it's cheaper, that's what that means, it's cheaper. We have PSA 10 Turtonator. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Okay, I think we're back. We had a little hiccup there. Weekend Wolf just purchased some of the Shining Legends and shipping to Canada. Weekend Wolf, I'm going to send these off to you and you're going to be amazed. Here we go. Pack number 1. Pack number 2. Weekend Wolf, make sure that I have your address on Discord so that I can do the shipping properly. Make sure just do hey, I bought some cards from you today, okay? Send me a private message on that. How much are those Shining Legends? The Shining Legends are still $20 for 3 packs. We barely have any left. And once they're sold, that's it. We're fully out of cards. I think I didn't get any mail today because it's Martin Luther King Day. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, we're dying for some more cards to come in. How, Purloin, Voltorb, Golett, Buzel, Scraggy, Reverse Hollow Voltorb. Oh, nice. Mewtwo GX on the first pack. Shining Legends. There we go. Pack number 2. Pokemon is good. Weekend Wolf says nice. Walmart run for their Poke products? No, I'm not going to do that. Carnivine, Minun, Quillfish. I'm not going out there. It's like 2 degrees outside. Whoa, those were 2 Zoras in a row. And Shaman. In the last pack? What's in the last pack? Can't believe somebody actually pulled that Mewtwo alternative art. That's really cool. So we have Warp Energy, How, Scrafty, Voltorb, Litten, Purloin, Zorua, Golett, Litten, and Manaphy. Alright, so you end up with Mewtwo GX. Not the worst pulls, but not as good as that one. That's the one you should want. How do you get away with that, Chris? Chris just kind of comes out of nowhere and he's like, hi, I don't buy cards from you very often. I'll just take that Mewtwo alternative art. Thanks. Kind of sad to see the Fairy Energy is going to be useless here. Yeah, Fairy Energy. I actually purchased some Fairy Energy off of eBay because it's going away, right? Penny Sleeve Mewtwo. I did Penny Sleeve Mewtwo, did I not? Yeah, he's in a penny sleeve. Weekend Wolf. All right. Whoa! Toxic.
Add this to the 46 and hit me up with 3 cents.
Nice.
Give me the Shining Charizard already.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right, so basically what that means is these are sold out. We've got the 1 pack and that's it. So these are sold out. Here you go, Toxic. Sold out of cards, man. Holy heck. I can open up my Rocket box, I guess. I don't know what else to do, man. There's a Shiny Charizard and Shining Legends? There's not. He's just teasing. Indeed, there is not. The next one. And the next one. And the, oops, and the next one. And I oop, and I oop, and I oop. There we go. Shoop. Christopher's like, incoming Ray Ray. Hopefully. Toxic buys a lot of cards for me, so I hope he gets some really good pulls out of here. I really do. 1, 2, 3, 4. As a VGC and TCG judge for the Pokemon Company, this is super interesting to watch. What? Stunfisk, Totodile, Litten, Reverse Holo Scrafty, and Holographic Raikou. That's pack number 1. Pack number 2? What's going on in pack number 2? Fairy Energy, Damage Mover, Scrafty, Great Ball, Zorua, Ivysaur, Torkoal, Minun, Jinx, Reverse Holo Shroomish, and Holographic Keldeo. Pack number 3. I judge Pokemon regional events. Oh, that's cool, man. Maybe judging nationals this year. Oh, that's cool. Switch. Oops, I dropped one. Carnivine, Floatzel, Bulbasaur, Pikachu. The only thing I judge is my wife. I just judge her all the time. Pokemon breeder. I go, why aren't you? No, I'm just kidding. How much for the last? How much for the last pack? The last pack is for auction. What do you guys want to pay for it? $2? I don't know what to do with the last pack actually. 1, 2. I guess I'll sell the last pack for $6 if somebody wants to buy it for $6. But I'm worried you guys are all going to make the payment at the same time, and if you do, I don't have anything to replace it with. Bruh, he's still streaming. Go work on that Charge Blade guide. That's right. Buy 9, get 1 free. You wish it worked that way. Floatzel, Electrode, Warp Energy, Breloom, Minun, Larvesta, Torkoal, Ivysaur, Energy Retrieval. Nice, Shining Mew. All right, there we go. Whew. We were working our way through those packs. I was like waiting for a good pull to show up. All right. So I would say he's a little off center. Otherwise, he looks really good. Just do an auction for the last pack. We'll do a 1 minute. We'll do a 1 minute auction. No, I tell you what. Symphonia asked first. Symphonia, if you want the pack for $6, you can have it. It's just one pack. $6 is kind of high, but I suspect if you don't want it, somebody else will probably buy it. So you're welcome to buy it first, and if you don't want it, just let me know. Holographic Marshadow. One, two, three, four. We have Great Ball, Electrode, Liepard, Larvesta, Purloin. Sold to Symphonia for his pair of testicles. I think that his pair of testicles probably... No, wait. Oh, anti-secret rare. Nice, dude. Damn, I was getting nervous. I was like, oh my god, is this going to be the secret rare Mewtwo? But actually, this is really nice anyways. He looks really well centered too. Let me look at that. Oh, you might want to get this one graded. Let's see the back. Oh, it's looking really good. That's looking really well centered. Entei's secret rare from the Shining Legends. Congratulations. Who bought these? This was Toxic. Yeah, Toxic purchased this one. Yeah, nice pull there, Toxic. Shining Entei and Shining Mew. Nice. Symphonia's taking that last pack too. He's like, hit me. Here we go. We have Floatzel, Warp Energy, How, Plusle, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Stunfisk, Totodile, Zorua, and Holographic Raichu. So it's interesting, all of the good pulls for the Shining Legends were right at the end. We had the Mewtwo alternative art, Secret Rare Entei, Shining Mewtwo. We got 2 more packs left. Let's see what the... So this pack is for Toxic, and then we got 1 pack for Symphonia as well. Cross your finger, guys. So I guess TheCardconomist has 27K in Pokemon cards. I have a lot in Pokemon cards, I will admit. There's quite a bit of money in here right now. It's kind of cool too though, because a lot of the Pokemon cards I bought kind of went up in value. Nice. So here's a reverse holo Fairy Energy, and actually I think that's pretty cool that you pulled that, because not all... Well, here, let's talk about it for a minute, okay? So the design of this energy card is actually different from the usual design. Let me show you. I have a million energy cards laying around. Come on. Okay, so check. So this is the more modern design of the energy cards for Sun and Moon. This is the older design of the energy cards for Sun and Moon. You'll notice it's just kind of shaded. There's no lines in it. You get this pulls from Shining Legends specifically, right? So hold on to this card because they're getting rid of Fairy Energy. And I think that's really interesting. They're getting rid of Fairy Energy, and you can add this to your folder and take a look at when Fairy Energy was a thing in the game. All right, so your pulls are going to be Secret Rare Entei, Shining Mew, and the Reverse Holo Fairy Energy. Those are going to be your best pulls. If you want to grade this guy, grading's probably going to be $18. I'll leave that up to you. I'll go ahead and put him in a baggie now. Pulling a Secret Rare, man. Flip this around. Also, I think I read that somebody said that Entei is the worst Secret Rare. That's not true, actually. I think he's actually one of the... I'm pretty sure he's one of the better pulls. There's one called Pokemon Breeder, and I think she's actually the worst pull, isn't she? Let's take a quick look. I'm pretty sure she's the worst one. Not only is the design different, but that and the Secret Rare Fairy Energy will be worth a lot of money. Maybe it will be worth a lot of money. It depends on if somebody will buy it, so keep that in mind. This is going to be Entei. What's the number on it? Entei 74. PSA 10. Let's see how much one costs for sale. Yeah, it's all about supply and demand. It's not just what TCG price guide says. All right, so hear me out. I've looked up the cheapest Entei of that exact type on eBay right now. PSA 10, the cheapest one is $73. Do you see? So going, oh, you know, like, oh, he's the cheapest one. Well, it's only cheap if you can buy them cheap, which you usually, it depends on how many are available and how many, you know, sellers there are, basically. All right, and now let's go to TCG price guide. We're gonna jump over here. I'm pretty sure the Pokemon breeder is actually going to be worth less than him. Let's take a look. I would be surprised if she's worth more. Some trainers are worth more. They're a notable person. Yeah, you're totally wrong. Entei GX is the 4th most valuable card in the set. So Toxic pulled the 4th most valuable card in Shining Legends. Yeah, you stop. Don't listen to the haters. This is the 4th most valuable card you can pull from the set. All right, we're gonna write Toxic on it. Congratulations, Toxic. Don't let them steal your victory from you, Toxic. You did well. All right, we got one more pack. This is for Symphonia. All right, and we'll cut the top off. Where do you buy your booster boxes from? I just go shopping around for the booster boxes. It's not any one particular person, but I do. I just do some shopping, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super Scoop Up, Sophocles, Incineroar, Scraggy, Quillfish, Torkoal, Minun, Jinx, Energy Retrieval, and Holographic Raikou. Nice try, Symphonia. All right, we can add that to one of your previous purchases. There was always a chance, Symphonia. There was always a chance. We are officially out of cards. Symphonia opened the very last pack. We're out of modern cards anyways. We have vintage cards. I'll show you guys what we can pull. We have light packs of Team Rocket. So this is $85 per light pack if you're interested in one. It already includes the cost of shipping. You can leave it sealed and it would just probably go up in value over time because every time somebody opens one of these, the value on them goes up, right? So we're opening these all the time and that makes them more and more valuable over time as a sealed product. So what you can do is you can always add these to your collection and just kind of hold them and show them off to your friends. You don't have to open this. Okay, and then we have Team Rocket Vintage Japanese packs. These have holographic cards in them actually, right? So I move these over here. Let's actually see how many of these we have left. Oh, that's a bright light. So here's how many of the light packs we have left for the Rockets, right? We'll probably have more of these too when we open up the other booster box, but I won't be shifting on the price on those at all because I only expect their value to go up over time. In fact, if they take a while to sell, then probably I'll just move the price up on them higher and higher rather than lowering the price because, again, they get older. So we're going to find out how many of these vintage packs we have left. So the vintage packs are interesting. They didn't come in booster boxes of 36. They came in a booster box of 60 packs. So we have quite a few of them. And even the empty box has value. People buy the empty box. There we are. TheCardconomist, I'm going to send you a DM on Discord. Oh, nice. It sounds fun, Vastbrusk. I got to warn you, if I don't answer it right away, it's because I get quite a few messages each day. But I will definitely try to respond for sure. Can I get one free? Oh, yeah. Hey, you got any free Pokemon cards? Hey, TheCardconomist, you got any free Pokemon? These are $45 each. And these are vintage Rocket booster packs. And that's like all we have left. We got these and we got the light packs over here. Symphonia, watch out for the super cheap ones that are from China. They're fake. Yeah, actually, I bought some booster boxes. I suspect they're from China. If they are, I'm going to have PayPal basically reversed the purchase, and I'm going to return them. Gangster Scotty Bottom was hidden by Wellix Keyboard. Did you just hide someone on my channel? Wellix, you can't hide someone on my channel like that. That's not a good idea. What you've done is you've effectively banned them from being able to speak. So you can't do that unless they're saying something really bad. I don't even know how I would undo that right now. I think I have to be on my laptop. Oh, Wellix says he's naked in his profile. Oh, I couldn't even see that. Thank you, guys. Oh, interesting. I had no idea. Whoops. Okay, well, thank you for silencing him. I was too quick to judge. Funny enough, I'm using my iPhone, so I can't really see anyone's profile. Yeah, I can't see anyone's profile. All right, let's go ahead and put this away. Yeah, thanks for that. I approve. I'm like, you can't just ban people. It's like, well, he's naked. It's like, oh, maybe you can ban people. Put that away. Okay. Wellix is like, my feelings. TCC sent you a PM on Discord. Username is Stinky. I would like to grade the cards, please. Do I need to pay for the grading now or after it's coming back from grading? You pay for the grading now. The grading for the Mewtwo, it should be $32 probably, but I would like to try and sneak it by as 18. I don't know. I feel like, let me look him up on, I gotta look him up. I'm pretty sure he sells for more than 100. If he sells for more than 100, it's gotta be 32. That's how it is. That's how they charge me. Let's see, it's going to be Shining Legends PSA 10. Mewtwo. Hold on, I'm looking them up right now. Okay, there's one selling for, yeah, okay, so it's $18. It's $18 for the grading. No, wait. That's Japanese. Japanese cards are cheaper. Oh, snap. What just happened here? Weekend Wolf!
One Japanese pack PLS.
Sounds good. Weekend Wolf will open up one for you. So the cheapest one on eBay is $103, the Mewtwo GX. I tell you what, man, you send me the 18 and I'll send it in for grading, and I'll just let you know if they change the price, because that's what they say they'll do. PSA says if it's underpriced, if the card is worth more than what we've claimed it is, they'll actually charge me more. So I'll just let you know if they do that. Hopefully they tell me when they do that, because I don't know if they tell me. So yeah, it would be $18 for grading for that, and you would send that to me during the live streams perfectly fine. Also, let's open up this pack. I'm excited. I love opening up the vintage packs. It's a really rare thing. All right, here we are. So this is for Weekend Wolf. Weekend Wolf right there. Let's see what you get. What's cool about the Japanese packs is they give you a guaranteed holographic card, and the cards are all actually in really good condition because they were printed on high quality material. All right, that's going to be a rare. So yeah, you can just take a look at the back of the card. It's like perfect. It's flawless. All right, and we'll flip this around. First, we're going to take a look at your commons and your uncommons. So this is for Weekend Wolf. We have Rattata, Mankey. Oh, you got the Dark Charmeleon. That's actually probably also a decent pull if I had to guess. People are always chasing after this Dark Charmeleon in the Rocket set. All right, so we've got Dark Charmeleon. Oops, I picked up the Rattata again. Magnemite. Dark Kadabra is a really good pull, I'd say. Yeah, some of the dark cards are really popular. Dark Dragonite. And here's Mankey and Rattata again. I always set Dark Charmeleon aside because he actually does better than the other uncommons. All right, and let's see what your rare card is. Are you excited? Hopefully Dark Blastoise. You got the, is it Here Comes Team Rocket? No, what's it called? Rocket's Trap? I think it's like Rocket's Trap. All right, so you ended up pulling the trainer. Sorry for you, man. Yeah, the trainers usually aren't worth a great deal. You're hoping to pull one of the other cards. Well, at least you did get the Charmeleon. That will help a little bit. Sneak attack, that's Rocket Sneak attack. Dude, I got that last time I bought a pack. WTF. Oh, I'm so sorry, Weekend Wolf. Did you really pull this card last time? Oh, that's rough as hell. You know what's sad? If you really pulled this one last time, that means that basically, I think this card's mostly out of the box then. You basically mind swept it out of the box. Oh no. I pulled that one last time. That is some tough luck this time, Weekend Wolf. All right. Hopefully better luck next time. Because, oh God. Rip. That's how it goes, though, man. Sometimes you get good pulls, sometimes you get bad pulls. I say this, you know, if every pull was good, then nobody's cards would be valuable. So somebody has to have a bad pull for another pull to be valuable. Oop, I just call you Weekend Week. It's Weekend Wolf. I've gone crazy. Weekend Wolf. Move this over here. Okay, who's next? I think somebody graded the card. Is that what's going to happen here? Chris Ware. All right, so Chris Ware, I'm going to go ahead and add your card to the grading services. Let's run over here. Oh, this is the wrong server. I'm in the wrong server. Let me jump to the other server. Here it is, grading requests. Chris Ware, Chris Ware. So now, Chris, I want you to be aware that it takes a very long time for cards to get graded. It could take up to 4 months easily from what I'm experiencing, from what I'm watching from PSA. So you won't get to see your Mewtwo for quite a while. But when it comes back, it'll be shiny and new. Mewtwo GX, Shining Legends, Alternative Art, paid. All right, sweet, super sweet. How's it going, 205? He says, what I miss. All right, so here's what happened, 205. Chris Ware pulled this Mewtwo. And this Mewtwo is being sent off to be graded. Set these, well, yeah, we set these to the side. What does grading mean? It means that the card will be sent off to be graded by PSA, and it'll come back in one of these holders, and PSA will determine how good your card is, like if it's very high quality. Okay, so he's sending this off to be graded. Toxic's probably also considering the Entei. So the Entei, by the way, Toxic would be $18 to grade as well. Toxic pulled this secret rare Entei from the Shining Legends. Among other cards, he pulled a Reverse Hollow Fairy, and he pulled a Shining Mewtwo. I'm sorry, a Shining Mew. And then Weekend Wolf just has some tough luck by pulling Rocket Sneak Attack from the Vintage Booster Box. I think he said he pulled one of these last time. He pulled a Mewtwo GX from the Shining Legends set as well. So Weekend Wolf, probably a little sad with that vintage pull. I'm sorry, man. Okay, and we're done now. I don't know what else. You have my Celestial Storm box for tomorrow night? Question mark. I do not. I do not have it. No, I do not. Maybe I will have it soon. Toxic is like, what? Metalax says, Game Economist, how many PSA Shuckles left do you have? I have 1 PSA 9 and 3 PSA 10s. Actually, I have 4 PSA 10s. One's coming in the mail. Toxic says, did you say you ordered one? I did order one. I have not received it. If I did, it would be here on the floor. Yeah, I ordered one, and I ordered a bunch from that website where they were $77, but now I'm wondering if those are just Chinese ripoffs. TCC, I'm looking for a nice PSA card around $50 to $60 range to be my first PSA card as an investment. Anything you may have. Anything I may have. Well, I mean, that's just tough to, it's tough to answer that question. What I recommend is, do you have like a favorite Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon? What are you looking for in terms of favorite Pokemon? Like, if you're looking for strictly investment, $50 to $60 isn't going to be enough. You're going to have to whip out like probably over $100 minimum for really old vintage cards. Vintage cards that go up in value over time. The modern cards could go up in value in theory. Yeah, so the modern cards could... Oh, snap.
One more. Pray.
Weekend Wolf ordering another vintage Japanese booster pack. Are you ready, Weekend Wolf? Oh my god. I am praying for you. You cleared out the rocket sneak attacks, so you couldn't possibly pull it a third time, can you? I don't think you can. I guess I don't know. There's 60 packs. Maybe in theory you can. So this is for Weekend Wolf. Vintage rocket booster packs, guys, from a long time ago. Yeah, if you wanted to make an investment in the cards, like an investment, you can't invest at that price range. It would be hard for you to invest at that price range. First edition Jungle Snorlax. Yeah, that's like $1,000, man. You can get one of those for like $1,000. So we have Dark War Turtle. Oh, very nice. We'll set that over here. Here's Dark Kadabra again. And we have Dratini, Porygon, Dark Flareon. Also a nice card. So we'll set those over to the side for you. I know that both of those cards are pretty sought after. Yeah, people like to collect Flareon. People like to collect War Turtle. The War Turtle is valuable because it pairs with like the Dark Blastoise. 1, 2. All right, we'll do the Flareon. And we'll do the Dark War Turtle. There we go. All right, and the last card, let's see what we have. Nice, you pulled the Dark Dragonite. That's an actual good pull here. Weekend Wolf, that was a good decision making that second purchase, I would say. Definitely helps balance out the other one.
Let me know what you think for Scizor Full Art Muck in a Lowland Muck Secret. Rare and Sylveon, guard of your full art grading prices.
Oh man, Toxic. So what I could do, Toxic, before I ship all your cards off is I could go through them and make recommendations later. I don't know if I mean, we could probably do that in the middle of the live stream because we're out of cards to sell. So what else are we going to do? Yep, we got Dark War Turtle, Dark Flareon, and Holographic Dark Dragonite. Nice job, man. You're probably happy now. So I'm just going to add these to this other pack. He says, that's such a nice holo. It is. I would actually consider grading it. It is $18 to grade that card. All right. I mean, you could grade all of them, technically. Weekend Wolf says, I'll grade it myself. No problem, man. Hey, TCC, how much were you saying that Shining Tyranitar was worth? The Shining Tyranitar, the issue with him is he's not always for sale. So it depends on if there's any for sale and what people are reasonably willing to pay for him, even if he's the only one for sale. Weekend Wolf, congratulations on that pull. What were we doing? So we still have more of these Team Rocket booster packs if people are after it. And then, we were perhaps going to look through Toxic cards and make recommendations for sales. Soiled says, what's left? Soiled, we got two things left. We have light booster packs of Team Rocket First Edition, and we have a vintage Japanese Team Rocket packs. These are $85, and they're more collectible as a sealed product. You don't want to open them. And then these over here, these are 22 years old. They're $45. The reason they're so cheap is because the cards are actually very high quality. So there's more of them available because they didn't go bad. They just stayed in good condition. So they're cheaper at $45 per pack. That's really all we have left. It's kind of amazing. All the other cards are sold out, despite how many cards I order all the time. I order so many cards for you guys, and you guys just buzz right through them. You guys go right through them. Grade the Entei, says Toxic. All right, so this is going to be updated, Toxic. Toxic pulled this today. Secret Rare Entei. Very cool, man. Do you have a lewd Grimer for sale? Ooh, there's a very good chance I do. Give me a moment and I'll find him. Well, I tell you, do we want to leave this sitting out so we can see it? Let's leave it sitting out. It's so cool looking. I'll add it to the grade box in a minute. But first, let's update the grading request. That's for toxic, right? So let's find toxic. Is he in number 1 or number 2? Oh, he's in neither of them. Power Nap, Zen-like, Sora, Actually AFK, Smokey, That One Asian, Giratina, Rayquaza, Symphonia, Metal Axe, Tony. Yeah, okay, so we'll create a new one for you. Toxic, give me one moment. It's going to be 14. Oops, we already have 14. We have 15 toxic. And he's sending off Secret, Rare, Entei, Shining Legends. Paid. Sweet. All right. Very cool. I'll move this up here. What were we doing now? I can't remember what we were doing now. Let's see. We'll grab this right here. I think we were going to look through Toxic's pulls, right? So Toxic, you have quite a few pulls. Oh, Weekend Wolf wanted to know how much I could sell a Lewd Grimer for. Let's start there, and then we'll take a look at Toxic's cards right afterwards. Lewd Grimer. Where would I be hiding a Lewd Grimer if I had one? I know I've opened up a few of the packs myself. Okay, here we go. Maybe there would be a Lewd Grimer here. There's a Dark Muck. No Lewd Grimer there, though. Yeah, I like how Bat's solution is I should give him Mary's cards. Pretty convenient solution. If you were Bat, looking for some free handouts. I have a Dark Jolteon in here, huh? Shuckle, Cleffa, Pikachu. Okay. No, that's not it. I don't think I have one. Let me ask Weekend Wolf, how much would you pay for a Lewd Grimer? Let me ask you that. Would you pay $5 maybe? Would that be overpriced? I don't know if that's overpriced. That's probably overpriced. Weekend Wolf says $10. That seems kind of high. Let me look it up. Oh, actually, maybe it's not. This one's lightly played for $7. Holy shit. This one's near mint. $9, $10 for near mint. Whoa. Yeah, so $10 actually is a reasonable price. Oops, let's see. Yeah, okay, so let me think about this. It wasn't in my box. I'm tempted to open a pack for myself just to see if we could locate you a Lewd Grimer. I need a moment to think about it. Weekend Wolf says if you want. Oh, you know what? I have a rocket folder. I wonder if he went into there. I didn't even think about it. I have a rocket folder, right? I bet he's in here. That's probably what I would have done with them. So hold on, let me check in there. Well, I do have some Japanese cards in here. I'm not seeing them, damn it. Maybe he's at the back? No. I got a ton of Shuckles in the back. Got a million Shuckles in the back. Ah, no, I don't have it. Can you shred a cute card I got? We potentially could shred a card you got. All right, I tell you what. Weekend Wolf, if you're interested in purchasing a lewd Grimer, I can see if I pull one right now. So I'll open a pack for myself. Let's see if we can pull a lewd Grimer out of here. I don't have very good odds of a lewd Grimer. Here's a pack for myself. Are you guys ready? Let's see what's gonna happen. Very likely, I will not pull Dark Blastoise. There's so many packs in there, and there's so many other cards that haven't been pulled, like Machamp, Gyarados, Magneton. Actually, somebody pulled 2 Magnetons, now that I think about it. So here we go. We have Dark Persian. We're looking for Grimer. Slowpoke, Dark Flareon. Oops. I did it! He's right here. Oh, that was such a good opening. That was so lucky. Dark Kadabra. Sell him as well. Dude, that was so lucky. God, that never happens. You never get the pulls you want on your first try. You always have to open up like multiple packs, right? Dude. I should buy some lottery tickets over here. There should be a Sylveon sacrifice. Because Mary's not here? Well, Mary might just be asleep. Yeah, I saw her. I suspect she hasn't woken up. That's, I think, what's going on here. So we have Dark Kadabra. We have Lewd Grimer. Weekend Wolf, I will sell you this Lewd Grimer for $10. That's the actual market price. Is pack fresh. So this is definitely mint. This is a very minty Lewd Grimer. All right, we have Dark Flareon as well. If anyone wants this Dark Flareon, I don't know what the market price for that is, but it's probably in the $5 range. And I got a Dark Hypno. This is one of my favorite cards. It all worked out in the end. Perfect. I'll add him to my grading box, actually. Yeah, I love this card. He goes right into the grading box. Do you have the Naked Misty card? I do not, but I think she comes from here, does she not? I think she comes from us. Look, she does. See, she's right here. Lewd Misty comes from the Heroes box. So she's in there somewhere. Lewd Misty is. Oh, no, that's the American version. Oh, no, we wouldn't pull her. What am I thinking? I'm sorry. I don't have I have a copy of her in my folder. I have one. Would somebody be interested in buying it? I would sell it to you for the right price. Let me look. That's probably going to be weekend.
Thanks for the lewd boy.
Man, that was a lucky pull. What do you think of that, man? 1 pack, 1 Lewd Grimer. Easy. Done and done. So hold on. Let me check my folder. I'm sure I have a Lewd Misty somewhere in here. Where would I put her, though, actually? Oh, somebody keeps asking for a Togepi. I got one right here. I don't know who it was that kept asking for it. Check it out. I had a Togepi the whole time. I should have just opened up my damn folder. Pulled it out. Whipped it out. Be like, here you go, baby. By the way, I bet you guys haven't seen this yet. Bet you guys haven't seen this. Look at all those shuckles. Damn, that's a lot of shuckles. Yeah, for those of you who don't understand why the Grimer is lewd, is because he's peeking up out of a sewer and he's looking upwards. Now, that doesn't mean he's intentionally lewd. That might have just been a design mistake. But the thing is, when they eventually sell the cards in English, they're like, nah, we can't have that. It looks like he's looking up her skirt, so we got to get rid of that. All right, I can't find Misty's Tears. I don't know where it is then. It's somewhere. I'm sure I would not have gotten rid of it. No, I'm sure I haven't gotten rid of it. Misty's Tears, where could it be? It's not in here. I'm sure the card... Oh, it's right here. Got it. I found it. It was in the folders, just in an odd spot. So I think I paid... What did I pay for this? Was it like $28? Okay, so it's got a little wear on it. So basically, when we zoom in here, you can see that Misty's actually naked here. Yeah, she's not wearing any clothing. And I don't think they did it to be like lewd or anything. I think it's just kind of like Japanese culture, you know what I mean? The Japanese are not so shy about being naked, in my opinion. They have like their baths and stuff like that, their public baths, and you guys know what I'm talking about if you're familiar with Japanese culture very much. So this probably was not offensive to them, but for us it is offensive, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and close this. You know, she's like crying. It's not a sexual thing in my opinion. But essentially, when they released this card in English, they removed this art entirely. They traded out with an entirely different art because they don't want lewd Misty. They don't want a naked, you know, character on their Pokemon card in English. So this card ends up being a Japanese only card, and today it's a 20-year-old card, right? It's a 20-year-old card now, and go ahead and zoom out on that. Let me look up a price for it. I don't know if anyone's interested in that card. Christopher says, can that come in first edition? I don't think it can, because the Japanese cards didn't do first edition, did they? I think that was like an English version card kind of thing, the whole first edition, unlimited edition. We're going to say Misty's Tears. Go down to shipping lowest. Buy it now. We got a bunch of English ones. Whole bunch of English ones. All right, so it looks like the cheapest one's $14. Let's see what quality it's in. Condition is used. Oh, it actually says poor. Oh, no, I see used. I would probably sell it mine for a little more than 14 then, because mine does not look that bad. Moderately played. Okay, so I would sell that one on the table right now for $17 if anyone's interested in it. I don't mind because I can always go get another one. When I sell cards that I'm personally trying to collect, what I look for is how much I think it would cost for me to replace the card. So that Misty's Tears is a naked Misty. 17 bucks if you're a lewd boy. You can have that in your collection. So let's find out what that Dark Flareon's worth. Dark Flareon, Japanese. Dark Flareon is worth, well, that was near mint for 4. I want like basically mint. Mine's going to be mint. Near mint, near mint, near mint. Are there any that just say mint? Pack fresh. Here's a near mint mint for $20. No way. That doesn't seem right. Okay. Whoa, he's selling for $45 PSA 9. What does he sell for PSA 10 then? Oh, is he not even for sale as PSA 10? Oh, you can't even buy him. He's not for sale. They don't have any for sale. What? Oh, okay. Here's one that was sold in November, marked down from $100. But you know that probably means that the seller accepted like $75. He's being sent off to be graded. You're being graded, Dark Flareon. Damn. I'm going to grade all these bitches, except this is Weekend Wolves. Oh, I wonder what a PSA 10 version of that Grimer goes for. I didn't even think about it. Let's see. Rocket Grimer, Japanese, PSA 10. Okay, so some of them are actually, oh, his price has been going way up. So the last one to sell was in January 10th, where he was sold for a price marked down from $100, which again probably means he sold for about $75 if I had to guess. Somebody made an offer for like $75 and the seller accepted. Are there any for sale right now? Here's the English one. There's none. There's none of these available for sale. Damn. I shouldn't even be selling you that Grimer is what that means. It means I should be grading one. I want to learn a little more about the population report on these Japanese cards. Let's see what Weekend Wolf is saying here. I don't think I'll ever sell it just for my collection. So let's see. So we're going to look up Rocket. Let's see what happens when I choose Rocket. Freedom Warrior. What about Pokemon though? That's hockey. Let's try a rocket Pokemon. Okay. 1998 Pokemon Japanese Bandai. Where's the rocket cards? 2000 Rocket. This would be 1998, right? 1998 Rocket. Here it is, 1998 Pokemon Japanese Rocket. There's a total of 4,400 cards in the collection. Whoa, there's only 19 Dark Charmeleons. Well, there's like 376 of the Dark Charizards, which is really high. Oh, so the Dark Charizards have all been graded, but the Dark Charmeleons are barely graded at all. Let's see if it's the same for everything. There's only 12 Dark Wartortles? What? There's 64 Dark Arbok, 67 Dark Golbats. Dark Gloom, Dark Vileplume, there's 49 of them. Dark Duck Trio is 61. Whoa. The commons and uncommons are barely... There's only 6 Dark Kadabras. There's 99 Alakazams. 85 Dark Machamps. Dark Rapidash. Dark Slowbro, 66. Dark Magneton is 58. The Grimers have actually been graded. There's a total of 66 of the Grimers graded because of their collectability for being different in Japanese. Interesting. 75 of the Hypnos have been graded. Drowsy, Coughing, Dark Wheezing, Magikarp, Dark Gyarados, Eevee, Dark Vaporeon, Dark Jolteon. Wow! So the reason that the Dark Flareon is so valuable is because between Dark Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, only like 12 each have been graded. That's really low, guys. Only 9 Dark Dragonairs. There's 110 Dragonites. So having pulled a Dragonite, I think that's actually a fair card to have pulled. What else is there? Rainbow Energy, there's 69 of those. 54 of the Rocket Sneak Attack. Team Rocket Hollow is 38. Boss's Way is 3. TR's little sister. What? I've never heard of that card. All right, so interesting. For the Japanese Rocket cards, it looks like not a lot of the uncommons were graded. And that's actually really good. That's actually really good because that means if you're pulling pack fresh Rocket cards, you can have the uncommons graded. Come on. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. We are back. How's it going, everyone? So Lewd Grimer's being slipped into here. There you go. Yeah, Lewd Grimer's being slipped into there. This is for $17. This is a Japanese Lewd Misty. She's nude. And I'm going to jump over here. Back to this little box here. Okay, I don't know how gradable all those are. I think what happened is a lot of collectors weren't really sure how gradable the Japanese Rocket cards were. Here's a Dark Golbat and a Magikarp and a Grimer as well. These all look packed fresh. I don't think I want to grade the trainers. I don't think I want to grade him either. These 3 are pretty gradable, I'd argue. So I'm going to take my Japanese commons and uncommons and place them off to the side. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like a little pocket of undergraded cards because people do collect uncommon cards. It's especially people who like have a real love for a particular Pokemon. They'll collect every version of that Pokemon. Here's a Japanese Magikarp. And here is a Japanese Muck. So those are going to be sent off. Tempted to open another one now. All right, guys. What we have for sale are $85 light packs and $45 vintage packs. This is what we have for sale today. Other than that, you're welcome to pick through my collection. That's it. Why don't we continue on to take a look at Toxic's cards, because he wants to talk about which cards are gradable. So Toxic, you could grade this Lunala. That is definitely a gradable card. We're going to look at Toxic's most gradable cards. Ooh, you have a Solgalia Lunala. Nice. You could probably grade this and sell it to Wellix. I do want that Shiny Ray Ray graded. Shiny Ray Ray. What do we have here? The Darkrai. I don't know if I would grade the Darkrai. I'm assuming these are all cold. Okay, so these are all cold. You have this Shining Legends Rayquaza. Is this what you wanted graded? So it's $20 to grade a physical pack. Is that what you were hoping to do? I'm waiting for him to reply. I'll leave this out. Well, I'll set it off to the side. Let's keep taking a look at his cards. Without flipping my phone over, I'm going to move. There we go. Move my leg around. He says the card. Okay, so let's keep going then. Metalex says, how much for that Japanese Psyduck? If you want to look him up on eBay and find out how much he costs as a brand new card, I will sell you for that price, lower than that price. You could just tell me how much it is. I trust you. We're going to keep looking at Toxic's cards, though. Steven's Resolve. He looks pretty good on the back. He looks like the top of the card might be slightly serrated when it got cut. But other than that, the centering looks good. They might be fine with the edge looking like that as everything else, if everything else checks out. So he looks pretty good. Steven's Resolve. Oh, come on, man. These top loaders are not fitting into this. So we have Shiny Reshiram. I mean, he looks pretty quality. Consider him. You have Zorua. Yeah, same deal. He looks pretty quality. You have Alolan Vulpix. Okay, so the left on the Vulpix, the edge looks a little thin, so the centering's off on that one. That one, Asian says, Reshiram is off center from top bottom, I think. Yeah, but interestingly, I've actually got cards that look like that as well, and that doesn't seem to affect their grading. I don't 100% understand the grading. So here's a 10, and let's look. So down here, the border is very thin for this Shuckle. Up here, the border is actually quite thick. But look, PSA 10. So what actually happens when they grade? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. A good question would be to look up and see if you could sell it as a 9. And if you can sell it as a 9 and get your money back, then probably just go for it and cross your fingers for hoping for a 10. Here's the Zygarde. I don't know how collectible of a card Zygarde is, so I couldn't tell you if I would grade that one. Curlia, she's looking a little thick on the bottom. What about the back? Yeah, the centering on the bottom's a little thick, really obviously, for that card. Altaria. Altaria's looking pretty square. No, Altaria has a slant to it. I wouldn't grade that. I heard that they take off a lot for slants. Here's Matang. I want to say thin on the right-hand side. How much for the PSA Psyduck that you have? I have a PSA... Oh, the question mark Psyduck? God, he's a cute card. I don't remember. I would have to look that up. Jesse and James. I don't know if Jesse and James is worth it. Probably not. Turns out there's quite a lot of them. Oh, you have a Gardevoir. Look at this. You have a Gardevoir Sylveon. You could have traded with, what's her name for it? You have a Reshiram. Charizard back there. GX. Okay. let me grab these. So these I would question if they're worth grading. Come on now. She won't slide in. There it goes. Alright, and we have this. We'll put this back in. Is there a shiny Ditto card? Is there a shiny Ditto card? Says Weekend Wolf. I don't think there is, no. Yes, mine's PSA 10. It is, in fact, Metal Axe. I think I put it in a closet somewhere, though. I don't think it's on my table anymore. Ooh, that's the downside. Ooh. I moved it off to the closet, and now I can't show you very quickly. I'd have to go find it. There's a Prism Star Ditto that's dope. He's got a boxing stance. So let's take a look at your Charmeleon. He's looking very good. Kind of thick on this side, unfortunately, compared to that side. Yeah, you can see it. Darn. He might pull a 9, and he might still be valuable as a 9. Okay, so we're taking a look at the card. He's looking pretty fair just with the naked eye. And the back of it looks pretty fair as well. So I would probably grade this card for sure, the Charmander. He will probably be a high demand card. Of course, that will be tempered by the fact that a lot of people will send theirs in to be graded. That's how it works. It's all about supply and demand. So these are the cards you would consider. Zygarde, Zorua, Reshiram, Solgaleo, Lunala. Looking really good. Yeah, that's a nice looking card. Lunala, and that's not yours, that's mine. So these are the cards I would consider. I don't know if Toxic is still watching. Yeah, this is actually a really cool card because it's an alternative art. Lunala and Solgaleo. Light of the Protector. This Pokemon can't use Cosmic Burn during your next turn. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this in here. In case Cosmic decides he wants to have them graded. Oh, I think you have a bunch more cards. Can you show off the condition of the Misty's Tears when you're done here? It's a slightly worn card, so let's see. It appears to have some dirt on it there. Does the dirt come off? The dirt comes off. Yeah, so maybe a little wet wipe and just gently dab that down. And then the back of the card, you can see it's got a little wear down on this corner. A little chip here, a little chip here. It's definitely not pack fresh. I would call this excellent condition. The grading is mint, near mint, excellent, lightly played, heavily played. So I'd put that about in the excellent area. It's not an ugly card. It's not a brand new card. Let's see what we have in here. So the Jumbo Rayquaza, I taped that to the front of this so I wouldn't forget you have one to send. What do we have? Oh, look at this Scyther. Ooh, I would grade that probably. The bordering in the front actually looks really solid. Okay, so that's definitely a card worth considering. I already know not to grade this one. It's got the lip in the back. Oh, you got a Gardevoir Sylveon. Another card that Mary wants, and I'm looking at it, and the bordering on it looks pretty solid. Yeah, the bordering looks pretty square on this one. This one's tempting to grade as well. Remember, it's not all about what you want. It's about what you think you could sell it for. And if you can sell it for a lot, you can then just take that money to buy what you want. It's kind of like a trading, but for adults. What else do we have in here? You have a Muck and a Lowen Muck right here. So that's another card. Do you have more behind it? Oh, you do. You have a Marshadow and Machamp. Is this, this is from Unbroken Bonds, huh? Real thin up here and real thick down there, I'd say. But the back of the card looks nice. Oh, but there's a little white flake on the side. I wouldn't grade that. So I'm looking at all of Toxic's pulls. He's pulled a lot of cards with us. Make sure I only return Toxic's cards to the bag, to the box. Whoa! That was Soiled. Oh, thank you so much, Soiled. It's really kind of you, man. You know, not everyone sends me donations on my card stream, and it's actually really nice to receive it, because it is kind of a bit of work over here, and the honest truth is these card streams don't earn any ad revenue, so yeah, it is a nice thing. Well, I would definitely grade this Toxic. I don't know if he's watching. He'd probably watch it later, but I would grade that Scyther. I wouldn't miss out on that one. That would be probably a very collectible card over time, assuming there's not like a bazillion of them graded, but even if there is a bazillion of them graded, he just looks really cool. Place this up here. Oof. So that was a look at Toxic's cards. He probably has more, but they're probably scattered around in this shipping pile I have here. I got to sort them out soon. What else would you guys like to take a look at? I can show you more stuff. More stuff? Maybe I can find another one of those Grimers, because apparently those Grimers are worth 10 bucks. There is a full art Sylveon Gardevoir. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet it's over here in this pile then. I'm so close to finishing my collection, says Wellix. Wellix, you're so close. The Shining Steelix, I think, is scheduled to show up on the 23rd, so you've got that to look forward to. What dictates as ad revenue? Every time I refresh the stream, I get an ad. Really? Wow.
For the Japanese was Psyduck.
For the Japanese was Psyduck. Are you saying the Japanese Rocket Psyduck is only worth $2? This one right here? Is he though? I'm kind of surprised. That's a little bit low. I'm gonna just check real fast. So I'm gonna say Rocket Psyduck, Japanese. We're gonna go by shipping lows first. Oh, no, you're right, dude. Yeah, he does not go for a lot. That's so interesting, because the other ones were going for quite a bit, wasn't he? Yeah, that's fine. $2 sounds good. Thank you. Here, let's move this over here. Thank you for making the purchase, Metalax. Let me throw that into one of your outgoing packs. I'm sure you have one right in this pile right here, if I can find it. Metalax. Okay, and we'll put him in a sleeve for you. Wow, I'm rich. I just made like $2. I just made like $2 off of a Psyduck. Whoa. Ping.
Give me one of those
Oh, snap.
packs.
Hell yeah. Alright, so let me move. Wait, that's Wellix. Wait, did I just put this in the wrong pack? Oh, this is Wellix. Oh, why do I mix that up? I mix that up all the time. I'm sorry, you're not Metalax. This is Wellix. I almost gave Wellix Metalax a Psyduck. Let me find a Metalax. I tell you what, I'll find it later. Wellix is like, I'll take it. So we're going to say Metalax on the card, and I will just match it up later. Okay. Ping's like, give me those good vibes. Metalax is like, my Psyduck. I just put your name on it. That's a smarter way to do this. I'll find your pack later. Okay, so Ping. This is for Ping. Get excited. What will you pull? Hope you get a Lewd Grimer. Yeah, because apparently the Lewd Grimer sells for about $10 as a mint unplayed card. You know, like fresh out of the pack, right? That's not bad at all. Okay, that's your rare card. let's go ahead and take a look at your commons and your uncommons, which can actually be worth quite a few dollars. Not like the modern cards. See, modern cards have commons and uncommons too. They're not worth anything. So we have Abra, Digger, Dark Charmeleon, Voltorb, Night Run, or whatever it's called, Challenge, Dark Raticate, Magikarp, and Dark Gloom. So I'm going to sleeve this up too, because I actually believe this is a good pull. I don't know what he goes for. Actually, you know what would be fun? Before I show you this, your rare card, let's find out how much a pack fresh Dark Charmeleon sells for. It is a curious thing, isn't it? So we're going to say Rocket Dark Charmeleon, Japanese. Light played, $2. Okay, so he's selling for about $5. He's selling for about $5. That's actually still not bad. Getting $5 back, because shipping for a single card is like 50 cents, 55 cents. If you learn how to ship your cards with the letter. So you get $5 back with this guy, but also you could send him off to be graded and take a gamble. And if he grades well, you might be able to turn some serious money on him. Like if you could sell him for, let's say you could sell him for $45. That's not unreasonable, I think. You would have spent $18 on grading. 45 minus 18 is like, well, that's 40 minus 13, which is 37 minus 10, which is 27 minus 10. So you would have made like maybe $27 if he came back at 10. All right, let's see what your rare card is. Oh, Dark Vileplume, nice. Whew. No, here comes Team Rocket, right? Who didn't pick Charmander back in the day? I know, right? Send them to the guillotine. Now you got your Dark Gloom and your Dark Vileplume. Okay. Congratulations for that ping. And it looked like Ping added a little tip. Thank you for the tip, Ping. I noticed that. That's really kind of you. Makes it all worthwhile. How am I going to afford my energy drinks? You know? Got to be able to afford those energy drinks. That's how I keep that good energy while I'm streaming. Also, the cancer later from drinking too much energy. Can't wait for those energy drink kidney stones to kick in. Whoa!
Give me that lewd Misty PLS.
Zork. All right. Lewd Misty. Let me write ping on this. Okay, ping. And Lewd Misty is going to Zork, 69. Nice, nice. Please hard sleeve if possible. Sounds good. I will give you a top loader. All right, and you have a top loader now. Sweet. It's powdered energy drink. You mix it with water. What? What are we talking about? So we have more of these vintage booster packs left. If you guys are interested, they're $45 each. It's all I have for sale right now, unless I crack open another Rocket box. And those are going to be costing like $225 for a heavy pack probably. We'll probably do something similar to what we did last time. Other than that, I can just show you some things I have for sale, and that's it. What's something interesting I might have for sale? I noticed you guys found the Misty interesting. What's something interesting I might actually have for sale? Well, I have this whole box of vintage cards. All right, here we are. So I have a whole box of vintage cards, and they're definitely more expensive than regular cards. But they look really good. So let's take a look at these. How many Japanese packs left? Still want to get one sealed from my pack collection. Oh, there's plenty of them left if you're looking for one. Yeah, I'll probably steal one too. So we have Beedrill. Yeah, I'll probably steal a pack for myself. This is Focus Band from a Neo set. Yeah, that's actually a rare card. Brock's Lickitung. Yeah, it was in really nice looking condition. I was like, I'll take a Brock's Lickitung. Check this out. This is a base set energy card. It's kind of cool. Base set fire energy. I don't even know what it's worth, but it's probably worth like a few dollars if I had to guess. Here's a first edition Neo Pikachu. Here's an unlimited Jungle Pikachu. And these aren't actually that expensive. See, these will be like in the $1 to $5 ranges if I had to guess. Here's a non-hollow Hypno that I actually pulled from that set. That was from the large bulk set somebody stole me of his vintage collection from his childhood. His cards are all over the place now. Everyone purchased them. This is a Dark Blastoise. Was that my Licky? Or was there were two of them? There were two of them, Wellix. So here's a Rocket Scyther. Here's a near mint Black Star. There we go. Black Star promo of Eevee. It's a really cool card. There's a lot of them in circulation, I guess, and so this is only $5. Here's a Light Played Kabutops for $6. This is a mint first edition Dark Machamp. Now he's not perfect. There's a little scratch right here, but other than that, he looks pretty good. Mint is not the same as Gem Mint. Keep that in mind. How much for the Dark Blastoise? The Dark Blastoise, I priced him at $20. Yeah, I priced the Dark Blastoise at $20. I tell you what, dude, I would bring it. No, he's 20. He has to stay at 20. I was gonna say I'll bring him down to 15. I'm just thinking about how hard it is to replace cards like this. They're expensive, dude. TCC, if you open one of those rocket packs and get the Blastoise, I'm going to die laughing, says Ashley AFK. Bullock says, I'm missing about 3 or 5 Onyx and Steelix to complete my set. Oh, nice. We have Dark Arbok, very reasonably priced at $7 for a mint card. Yeah, Dark Arbok, I have a whole folder of these. Here's a Jolteon from Jungle. It's a near mint Jolteon for $17. Here's a very cheap Electrode from the Jungle set, and he is just $4. He's a little more worn. Here is a Dark Charizard that I guess I decided I had it overpriced at $24. I brought him down to $10. Weird, because I feel like the 24 is more of the correct price. I wonder if I looked that up wrong. Here's a Black Star Cool Porygon. He's in mint condition for $13. Here is an Erica's Vileplume from the Gym Hero set, holographic, and she's $8. Wrote it on the back of the card. Here's a non-hollow first edition Dark Arbok for just $3. See you later, Chris Ware. Thanks for buying a pack with me today, man. I'm glad you got that awesome Shining Legends Mewtwo GX alternative art, the second best card in that set. Very good pull. So would you guys say this is holographic or non-holographic, this card? What would you guys say this is? Holographic or non-holo? I'll let you guys take a guess. Someone in the Discord sold them to him. What? Well, it says holo. What do you guys think? Holo or non-holo, this Dark Weezing? I say barely holo. Holo. Everyone's guessing holo, so check it out. Ooh, you almost can't tell. Look at that. Holo or non-holo? That's Weekend Wolf.
Black Star Porygon and EVPLS.
Sounds good, man. Now, check it out. Hold on. Let me see if I can tilt it right. There it is. See that sparkle? There we go. He is in fact holo, but it is so hard to tell with this character. See that? He is actually holo. And I think this is why people don't like Dark Weezing from the Team Rocket set. I think the problem is he just is so dark background that you can't really tell that he's holographic. It's really hard to tell that he's holographic. So I think that's one of the reasons why he's the least valuable Pokemon in that whole card set. It's not just that, it's not that he's a Weezing. It's you can't really tell that he's holographic. So even when you tilt it, it doesn't look like it. You have to get like just the right tilt going. Here, let's zoom in. We'll zoom in, and then check it out. There it goes. See that? There you go. He is holographic. You can barely tell though. So he's too dark of a card, actually. You don't get to appreciate it. The only other problem I'd say is he looks like maybe he got dropped on his head as a baby too many times. Okay, so Weekend Wolf is picking up the Black Star Eevee and the Black Star Cool Porygon. Here it is. I very much was tempted to have that Black Star Porygon graded, but at the time I was just going through the pile and just finding the raw card price on it, so I never actually came back to look at it. So you might have just plucked this one off of my hands. And that's going to Weekend Wolf. Let's go ahead and find this back here, right? So Weekend Wolf, I'll just open this back up. I'm a big fan of Weezing, by the way. I like Weezing, and I like Muck, and I do like Golbat. All these Rocket cards. I was a big fan of the Rocket cards. It's because I root for the bad guys. Come on. You know how I am. I root for the bad guys. So the Dark Weezing is in fact hollow. He's only $5, and that's because he's just not that popular. Oh, we're going backwards. Okay, hold on. I gotta pick up this pile. These are all sleeves, so they're not taking any scratches. Whew. Okay, so we have a Dark Slowbro for 10. He looks like he would be about the Excellent to Light Blade. Same with this Dark Duck Trio is 10. Rocket Sneak Attack for 8. Whoa!
For the Dark Blastoise and Dark Charizard.
That's Tony going after Dark Blastoise and Dark Charizard. Alright. So here's the Dark Charizard that I gave a 10 to, which seems low. Why did I mark it so low? I guess I will just trust myself. I don't know what to say. That seems low. It is a non-hollow. Hold on. Let me make sure Tony understands this. So Tony, this is a non-hollow Dark Charizard. That's something I gotta make sure that you understand, because I realize you might not notice that. A holographic Dark Charizard sells for about $60. He's much more expensive. So this is a non-hollow, and I had it marked at 24. It's a first edition, and it looks really clean, right? Like you see the back of the card just looks pretty clean. But I think I did research, and I dropped it down to 10. But I'm looking at it again, I'm like, I wonder if I overlooked the fact that it was first edition too. Okay, Tony knows. I just wanted to make sure. And here's the Dark Blastoise as well. I will pop these into a holder for you real fast. There we go. That's just the 2 cards, right? Yeah. Okay, not 3. Tony Godoy. Alright, so we were going through all these cards. Where were we? Rocket, Dark Duck Trio, we have Dark Slowbro, Dark Weezing. Were we done with this? Maybe we were done with these. Oh no, there was more down here. Seems slightly underpriced, but not by much. Was it first edition though? That's what I'm wondering if I messed up. So we have Misty's Tentacruel for just $5. Okay, okay. I gotcha. Then my price was correct then, it sounds like. We have a holographic Dark Hypno. Big fan of Dark Hypno. Here's a non-hollow Dark Hypno. Another Erica's Vileplume, probably 8. This Rocket Zapdos, I might actually just send this in for grading. So I priced it at 23. And the thing is, it probably will fail a 10. But the thing is, with the value of the card only being 23, and then if I grade it for $18, it would only have to beat like, how much? It would have to beat 18 plus 23, which would be 41. But I suspect the real value of the card after the grading would be closer to about 60 to 70, I think is probably the correct range for the value of this card after grading. So I'm open to selling this one, but I might just have it graded. And we have a holographic Chansey here, probably with no price on it. Yep, holographic Clefairy. Clefairy! These base set cards always have some scratches on them. Well, this guy actually looks pretty good. Oh yeah, he actually looks really good. I'm surprised. Huh, I have a nice looking Gyarados here. I didn't put a price on him, did I? Nope. He's got a little nick down there. And the edges look old, but they don't look bad. He's like, nope. Nope, my Zapdos. Snap, man. You're buying my Zapdos. So there's going to be Tony Godoy as well. Tony Godoy. You see, I just had a Zapdos graded, and I knew it probably wouldn't grade a 10, it would grade a 9, and it came back a 9, and it didn't matter. I actually made a ton of money on the card, because I spent $45 on the card as a raw card, but then when it came back, the value of it shot up to like $175 as a PSA 9, and that was for a Rocket Zapdos that I sent off to grade. So Chansey, Clefairy, a nice looking Gyarados, a fairly nice looking Hitmonchan. Here's a first edition Machamp. The Machamps, for those of you who didn't know, they were only ever first edition. They were never, there were no unlimited Machamps, so you only got them first edition. Okay, so that's the beginning of my pile. Let's see the rest of the pile. So you're probably going to see a lot of base set cards. We got Magneton. There's no prices on these two. Mewtwo, Nidoking, Ninetales, Poliwrath, Raichu, I can't speak, Venusaur. Ah, that's nice. So originally I had bought all of these holographic cards to sell them as a set, but I never got to it. In fact, I was thinking of just keeping it for myself actually, because I didn't have a set of the base set cards. So what I can do with these is just put them in my folder, which maybe I should just do that right now. Oh, damn, this is a shadowless Poliwrath. Oh, very good. He looks like he's in good condition. Right into the grade pile. Easy choice. He was just sitting there waiting to be graded. Venusaur, we got a Blastoise. We got a very warped Blastoise, by the way. Mewtwo, Ninetales, Poliwrath. Here's Chansey, Raichu, Mewtwo, another Blastoise, another Nidoking, Clefairy, Gyarados. So you can see I have more than one of these, though. That's the thing. Here's another Venusaur, Chansey, Mewtwo, Ninetales, Raichu, Zapdos, Magneton, another Poliwrath, another Nidoking. It's falling over here. We got another Alakazam, really nice looking one. A very flat Blastoise. Hypno, Mr. Mime, Magneton, Scyther, Muck, Electro. Those are... Oh, there's my Dark Charizard. Dark Hypno. Here's my Charizard. Magneton. This is from that guy, is a Black Star promo Mewtwo. Here's what's interesting about this Mewtwo. If you look at the name of the person who illustrated it, you'll notice it's not a Japanese guy. You can see it's Christopher Rush. Christopher Rush is an illustrator for the Magic cards. So he would actually illustrate Magic, the Gathering cards. And this is one of the cards he illustrated for Pokemon as I don't know why they did it, but it's kind of cool. So if you're into both Pokemon and Magic the Gathering, this is a very collectible card for you. And it appears to be in very good condition. The corners are a little bit white. Kangaskhan, Dark Blastoise First Edition non-holo, Dark Dragonite non-holo, Alakazam, Zapdos, Raichu, and Ninetales. Wasn't he the one who did the Black Lotus? I think it was him. Yeah, I think it was him.
When you will get more packs.
That was Soiled. Soiled again. Thank you so much for that donation. Probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it might be the 23rd. I know cards are coming on the 23rd. It's not a question of if they're showing up. They are showing up on the 23rd. Wait, did I have more cards to go through? Oh my god, I think I had more. Hold on. So the 23rd is a guarantee that more cards will show up. I do. So I'm going to start moving the warped cards off to the side here because I'm starting to wonder if they can affect the non-warped cards. This card actually is only $10, and that's because he's got some creases on this side. So normally this would be a very valuable card, but the creases have actually lowered his value. We got Magnemite, Sabrina's Alakazam, another Rocket Zapdos looking really spicy. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. You can only get this as a non-holo. Brock's Rhydon, Smeargle, Slowking, Unknown, Nidoqueen Jungle. Ooh, I love this Dark Wigglytuff. This is an uncommon card, but I love the design on it because he looks so freaking sassy, dude. You see, I have a thing for Magnetons, Jolteon, Pidgeot, Electabuzz, Holographic Hypno, Holographic Magneton, and a first edition Holographic Wigglytuff. 205 says, any news on the second PSA bulk shipment? Yes, they are making progress on it. I saw it updated the other day. Right now, they are working on grading the cards. I guess it's just a very, very, very slow thing. Their website warns you multiple times that they have too many cards to handle and that there may be slow turnover times, and especially for if you sent in a lot of cards, and that's exactly what I'm experiencing. It's really long turnover times. So these cards all seem kind of warped, and I wonder if I can just send them off to be unwarped. This one's warped. I should learn how to unwarp cards. Whoa.
Mildred, and how much for the Dark Dragonite?
Mildred, and how much for the Dark Dragonite? Well, I would need to look up a price on the Dark Dragonite. I think he means Moltres. The Dark Dragonite was in the back here. Kangaskhan, Pidgeot, he wasn't here. I know I'm very close. I can smell it. Pidgeot. Okay, these are all nice and flat. We got some warped cards that I want to maybe crush in a book until they're really flat. You don't have to sell these if you don't want to. No, these are priced because they're for sale. That's the whole point. They're priced because I will sell them. Oh, where did that Dragonite go? God damn it. Here, let me start putting the cards away. I'll find out. All right, put this away. Just a miracle. Put these away. I'll find them for you. Give me a minute. Here it is. We also have the Dark Blastoise as well. That's a non-holo. I mean, we got a ton of cards here. Look at this. Charizard. Those are valuable. The Charizards are like 60 bucks. And actually, the Blastoises are about 35. Welix says, can I buy the Nidoking? Oh, hell yeah, man. Let me give you a Nidoking. That's for you. I don't mind, Welix. Let me give you a Nidoking. I do not even mind. Alright, so let me stuff all those back in. And these are like fairly warped. I wonder if them being near each other actually affects the level of warpedness. Two Blastoise, actually. So these need to be unwarped, and I don't know how I want to do it, but I will do some research on that. So, Nidoqueen is literally my favorite Pokemon ever. Oh, nice. Did you see? I had one of those as well. So, first of all, let me write Welix on this so there's no confusion. And then Tony took the Moltres. I'm going to write Tony on this, so there's no confusion. Help myself out here. Now, for the Dark Dragonite, let's take a quick look at him. We need to see his condition in order to price him. He's got a little bit of dirtiness on him. Okay, so he's got actually a slight bend here. He's a little dirty on the back too. He's not in good condition, I'd say. So I would call this, because of the bend, it's somewhere between light play and heavy play. The thing is, for a non-holo card, you don't really notice it quite as much as like a holographic card. It's also down here in this corner, which is usually where you hold a card. So you hold a card here or here, but either way, this is generally where your thumb goes. So you don't really notice it quite as much. Let's go ahead and take a look at the price of the Dark Dragonite non-holo. It's probably pretty good, probably pretty easy price, probably in the $5 range if I had to guess. Dark Dragonite. Let's see. We're going to type in Dark Dragonite 22, because that's what he is, right? 22? Yeah, 22. And we're going to go by shipping lowest first. You can buy him right now for... I will do $3 with you. If you want to buy him for $3, Tony, I'll sell him to you for $3. I'll put the price on him so that I remember that for next time if you change your mind. What about this Dark Blastoise? He seems like he's in really good condition. The front of the card is clean. How about the back? So he's looking really good. The main problem is he's off center here. He's got a little wear here. He's got little chips down there. So the Dark Blastoise is probably what I would describe as excellent to near mint. That's how I describe him. Let's go take a look at Dark Blastoise non-holo. What's his number? His number is 20. Dark Blastoise 20. And we have to look up first edition as well. We got to make sure we get first edition. He's not going to be light played. He's in better condition than light played. All right, a bunch of unlimited ones. Okay, here we go. So this one is for $12. So I will list mine because of the off-centering and because of the What else did I see? There's some chips. Oh, I think it's just this little tiny thing on the side. Let me see if I can show you that. You see that? So because of that, this one will be, I think, for $9. So $9. I'm gonna say excellent near mint, and that's a first edition Dark Blastoise, right? So that's nice. Yeah, this Dark Blastoise, or this Charizard's kind of warped too, isn't it? Just a bit. How do you unwarp cards? I'm gonna look up how much for the Angry Cheesy Fries Wigglytuff. Oh, the Dark Wigglytuff shouldn't be too expensive actually, because it's not actually a rare card. It's an uncommon card. Let's take a look at him. He's so funny. He's like a card I should probably sign for you and sell to you, because I like relate to that Wigglytuff so much. The way he's like flipping you off, it's too funny. Sound like a signed Wigglytuff. Should buy like a stamp, like a rocket stamp or something, or a TheCardconomist stamp, or so I can stamp things. Here it is, Dark Wigglytuff. This has been fun, by the way, guys. Even though we haven't had many packs to open up, we opened up a number of vintage rocket packs, and we opened up, we've been taking a look at some of the cards. I've had these for sale the whole time. We just normally don't look at them because I'm so busy opening the packs for you guys. So this Dark Wigglytuff, let's take a look at the condition of the card first. I bought him a while ago because he's just so funny looking. Oh, he looks mint. How about the back? Okay, so just a little white on this edge, and the other edges are good. So I would describe him as mint. Not gem mint, mint, okay? Weekend Wolf trying to buy your hollow Hitmonchan. Okay, let's take a look at, first of all, we're going to get this Dark Wigglytuff done. Dark Wigglytuff. And let me look up the price of him. We want a good one. So there's near mint for $350. He's got one edge that isn't perfect. Huh, there's one PSA 10 one for sale for $20, $20.69. Oh, this guy knows exactly what he's doing. $20.69 for this Dark Wigglytuff. Oh, no, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. No, I'm not going to buy it. I've got too many PSA cards. That's the problem. I get addicted to it, and then I buy cards that I shouldn't be buying. So if you want this Dark Wigglytuff, I will sell him for $4 to you. I can throw him into one of your purchases. I'm going to describe him as $4 mint. See, I buy cards that I don't need, and then they clutter up my desk. I should be buying cards that are actually very expensive. That's what I should be doing, not the fun cards. See, I'm out of control, guys. That's the problem with this hobby. It sends you out of control. So these cards are really bent. And I suspect what's happening is they're bending the cards around them. Right, so somebody told me that Weekend Wolf wanted to buy Hitmonlee, or Hitmonchan. Is that right? I think it was the Hitmonchan. Let me see if I can find if I have multiples of the same card, because I'm pretty sure I do. Dark Machamp, bunch of Pikachus. Okay, so here's a Hitmonchan. That's one of them. Here's another one. I knew I had more than one. Another Alakazam as well. Here's another Alakazam. I had 3 Alakazams. They're all spread out in this pile, but it's smarter to have them together so that we can compare their values, their qualities. And another Hitmonchan. That's 4 of them now. 4 Hitmonchans. Rocket. We have a Rocket Hitmonchan as well, if you're interested in Rocket Hitmonchan. Okay. Card Sumits. What? What is it saying? You can't talk to me that way. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, this is my raw card collection, and it's fun. How much for both? Okay, so this one might already be priced. I priced it at $16 and I called it mint. All right, so that's a mint card for 16. And then the Hitmonchan, have I priced any of them? I haven't priced any of them. These two are clearly lower quality than these two. So it's a price thing, you know. So if they're a little more worn, they're going to cost less. This is the lowest quality one. Just call him what he is. He's light played. This one is having a corner here. It's got some wear on the edge. I'm going to call him... yeah, he's pretty close to light played too. I'll call him light played plus. Light played. All right, the next card. Bordering's better on this card. Right away you notice that. There's actually basically very little white on the back at all. Oh, and not really, barely any scratches. So I'm going to call this guy mint, actually. How about this one? This one immediately strikes me as near mint. So near mint. So that is the grading on these 4 Hitmonchans. We need a light plus, a light played cost, and then we need near mint and mint as well. So we would say base set Hitmonchan. And let's take a look at the price. Oh! We're looking for buy it nows. That is what I base everything off of. He's really not that expensive. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set these 2 cards at a $3 price. These Hitmonchans. So this is 3 and this is 3. That's actually really cheap. I didn't realize. Hitmonchan must be one of the cards that's not as popular. That happens, you know what I mean? And then let's take a look at mint and mint, because I'm sure the price goes up much faster at that point. Excellent near mint. Moderately played. Oh, the moderately played one is... maybe the people who are selling these just are pricing them wrong or something. No, he's just a cheaper card, maybe. All right, so I'm going to place the other 2, the near mint and the mint, at $7 and $9. All right, that's going to be the prices on them. So $3 for these, which if you're just looking to pick up a Hitmonchan, is a very reasonable price. And then this is this mint one. This is my nicest one. I'm selling him for $9, and my near mint I'm selling for $7. We got 4 of them, man. 4 Hitmonchans. You can see how the condition of the card affects the price. How much for Scyther, Alakazam, and Charizard? The Charizard's not for sale. He's my last one, so he's for me. No, I shouldn't say that. I should just give you a price on the Charizard that I'm willing to give it out at. See, I'm selfish. I'm so selfish. So let's take a look at the Alakazams as well. We're going to grade the Alakazams. So we'll look at the back of the cards. Near mint. This is lightly played, and this is still in the near mint range. Let's check the front of the cards. Let's find out what that was for.
Dark Hitmonchan and Hitmonchan Hollow.
Nice. That's for Weekend Wolf. So this is $16, and he did a total of 28. So 16 plus 9? Are you giving me a tip? Because I think that comes out to, actually it comes out to 25, the mint. All right, well, thank you very much, man. This is going to go to Tony as well. I should get one of these baggies going, I think, for your purchases. So these are going to go in here, along with the Rocket Zapdos. along with the Dark Blastoise and the non-hollow Dark Charizard. All right, so we'll place that. Oh, and you bought this guy as well. The Rocket's Moltres. Whoa, you're cleaning me out, man. We had the Dark Blastoise is still for sale. Welix, Dark Dragonite. Okay, I was just checking to see if you had any others. No, GC, that's not Tony. Oops. That was Weekend Wolf. I'm sorry, Weekend Wolf. Total confusion here. This is Tony. We gotta get that dark. I'm so sorry, guys. There we go. Here you go. Tony's like, no, he was gonna give me those cards for free. These are for Weekend Wolf. All right. Give them to the rightful owner. There we are. Much better. Emma says, is that Wigglytuff for sale? Indeed he is. He's actually a very affordable price. The Wigglytuff is only $4, right? Where'd he go? Here it is. The Wigglytuff is $4. He's flipping you off. He's got a little angry look on your face. I really feel that chunk energy with him, that chunky energy. I think he might be my spirit animal, Dark Wigglytuff. Not Wigglytuff, Dark Wigglytuff. Regular Wigglytuff can go suck an egg. Dark Wigglytuff, though, look at him. He's in his chair. He's like, get out of here. Feeling that Wigglytuff energy. So let's see. We got these Alakazams, and we were grading the value of the Alakazams. Right, this one's going to be light played off the back, because I can tell from the back of the card that it's pretty worn out. What does it look like on the front, though? Yeah, the front's pretty worn. It's a little dirty right there, so this is light played. Write that on the pack right now. How about these two? So these two, we look at the back of the cards. This one is going toward excellent, and this one closer to excellent as well. And let's take a look at the scratches on it. The hollow's pretty nice on this one. How about this one? This one's like more sparkly almost, and it's definitely got more scratches on it. So this one's excellent, and this one's excellent near mint, I would describe them. Or excellent plus if you want. EX stands for excellent. Okay. Let's price these Alakazams. Base set Alakazam. He also wanted to know about the Charizard. The Charizard will not be cheap. That is bottom line. Charizard will be pricey. Okay. Whoa, whoa.
Dark Wiggly, can you and KWIP sign? Blue
Can
heart, blue
we
heart,
sign?
blue heart, blue heart.
I'm trying to decide what the value of my signature is. So here's the concern, Emma. I'm worried if I sign literally everything that my signature will end up not really be worth anything. So I think I'm going to slow down on the signatures, and I will sign really specific things. So I'm happy that you asked, but I'm probably going to slow down on that because I don't want to sign everything. I don't want my signature to be worthless. So let's see. That's base set 2 Charizard, or not Charizard, Alakazam. Moderately played. We're looking for a base set Alakazam. Heavy play, no, we've got a light play. Moderate play, light played. Okay, light played. That's base set 2. Ooh, oof, man. Played condition vintage. All right, so the Alakazam, this one here, is going to be $11 actually. I guess he's a little more popular. I guess it makes more sense. Actually, $11 even seems low, but he's going to be $11. I got to be honest, $11 seems kind of low. Emma's sad. Sorry, Emma. I do want to sign things. I think that I will probably focus on signing things in this way, something like of really collectible value. If you think about it, if I put my signature on everything, then it's not that collectible, is it? So I think it's more fun if I focus on really collectible things. Huh, it's so interesting. These two Alakazams have very different stars on them. One's not, no, they're from the same set. That's so interesting. And they both look very authentic. Yeah, these are definitely authentic. Huh, they must have just used different quality holographic. This one's more shiny than this one, but this one's in better condition. Huh, so interesting. So the Alakazams. I will part with these Alakazams. Now these are starting to get to be some of the more fancier cards, and they scare me when I need to buy them. Hold on, I'm looking. Let me look I'm looking for a higher quality seller, like somebody with a bit of a reputation. Oops. Come on, man. I clicked the wrong button, damn it. Lightly played. Oh, damn. This guy's selling his for 13. Does he have one that's... So there's eBayers who I definitely recognize from having bought their cards before. His is definitely more expensive than mine. The light played one. He brought his all the way up to 13. Played. Oh, man. Can I get an excellent? Where's an excellent? Oh, base set 2. I think I'm going to place them at about... Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm going to place them at about $16. I'm going to say 17. I think $17 is even generous, actually, to tell you the truth. But I'm going to place them at about 17. That's what I'm willing to part with them for. Feel free to disagree with my prices. Rechat, GC. Check who bought the Wigglytuff. Wait, who did buy the Wigglytuff? Emma Clark. Just give it to Metalax, then my treat. If you really want to, I will give the card over to Metalax. Did I... Wait, did Metalax already pay for it? Is that why you guys are saying that? For the Japanese Psyduck. Wicked Wolf. All right. Emma donated this to Metalax. You hear that, Metalax? You owe her now. Metalax. Make sure I write that correctly. There we go. Metalax was going to buy it. I see. I see how it is. So these Alakazams, I'll do 17 for them and 11 for the light played. Somebody was asking about the Charizard. So the Charizard's warped. He's got wear on the back. He's got scuffing in the hollow. He is from base set. Let's go ahead and see what you can buy a Charizard for. I will part with them, but then I'm going to cry. Probably. Charizard base set. Oh, right here. Wow, somebody else has done the work. They're making a suggestion on the search. It's pretty funny. Oh my god. So this one's 145. Whoa, I was heavily underpricing, I think. Oh man, it scares me to sell it. It really does. Scares me to sell it because I don't know if I'll get another one back. He is not cheap. I'm doing a little research, guys, okay? Charizard. Ooh, here's a shadowless one. They're bidding on it right now. It's got 3 days left though. I wonder how much that one ends up going for. All right, so the price on this Charizard will be $140. Actually, this is going to be $140. Whew. Could you show Emma the nude Misty card real quick? Where did we put it? I don't even remember where we put it. Where is it? Oh, it's in the back. So this is Misty as a nude character holding onto her Staryu. They sold it in Japan, and then when they tried to sell it in the United States, they changed the art on it entirely. But yeah, you can see she's got boobage and everything. Can I hold my hand stiller? Des is like, what did I walk into? It's called art. Grow up. Yeah, it's art. Hello. The Blastoise, I can actually remember the Blastoise quite well. So we got another Blastoise here. And we got another Blastoise here and another Blastoise here. Okay, so all the Blastoises are here. Let me take a look at them real fast. So they're warped. This one is not warped, by the way. This one's like in perfect condition in terms of warp. This one's actually a little bit damaged and is heavily warped. And then this one has a moderate warp, but it's in fairly good looking condition. The thing is, you can put these into like a hard sleeve or into a folder and you won't even be able to tell. This one is really good as well. So these two are good. If this one wasn't warped, it would also go in this pile, but it's got a light warp to it. Let me show you. Can you see that? So there's a light warp to it. Makes it stand off the table. This one's really badly warped. TGC, quote, a quick live stream. I know. I probably need to do research on the Blastoise too, to be honest. So I know what I would like to sell them for, just because I remember what I bought them for, but let's see. All right, so the warped one's going to be $20. I can already tell. All right. Yep, the warped one's 20 bucks. This bad one here. This one's going to be about 35. This one's going to be 38. I mean, if you can unwarp him, he's barely even warped. He's not that warped, actually. You don't even notice it, really. This one, you notice the warp. This one's 38. These are going to be 50. Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur, they're expensive. Everyone knew that. Yeah, these guys are from the original base set. Look how nice they look. You want to see this? Take a look at this. I know you guys are salivating over there. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Look at this. I'm not stupid. Alright, place this over here. The weather here is killing me, says Ashley AFK. Killing ya. Ooh, these are pretty hardcore warped. So I'll probably work on unwarping these, actually. And honestly, if I get this unwarped, it's probably going to go up to about 45. And this one really needs to be unwarped. What's the condition of the Charizard? Probably excellent. Let's see. Back of the card again. The thing is, he doesn't have any creases. I don't see any creases. I don't see any like bends. He's got what appears to be dirt on the card. Do you see? It's hard to show you. So he appears to have dirt or slight wear there, and then just the front of the card, he's got some wear in the hollow. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He's such a rare and valuable card that people pay high prices for him, even in excellent condition or light plate condition. All right. You guys, I've known Mary for like a year at least. I don't think Mary would have just dipped, guys. I highly doubt she did. She probably just wasn't available for the live stream, guys. I wouldn't worry about it so much. So we got Blastoise, Nidoking, Mewtwo, Raichu, Chansey, Poliwrath, Ninetales, Mewtwo, Ditto, Haunter, Pidgeot, and Blastoise. What? How do I flatten these? Raging Bat says, hopefully she does pay. I trust Mary. I think she will. How do you flatten these so that they do not have a warp to them? Can I get a free pack? Hey, TheCardconomist. Oh my god. I trust your judgments. Yeah, you better. I'm your fearless leader. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm going to put this into like a special holder for unbending. What's the heaviest thing up here? Probably these, actually. Oh, that's pretty heavy. Yeah, I'm going to put these underneath it. Oh. All right, so that's being crushed now. I'm tempted to get it, but I should hold off on spending too much. That's no problem for me, because let me tell you what will happen with this Charizard. Are you ready? He will get older and worth more money. And then I'm just going to raise the price. Easy. Easy. Which is why I'm so scared to sell. Some of the best cards are hard to sell because it's like you don't know what price you're going to get them back at if you try to rebuy them. So that was fun, guys. Wow, you guys purchased some of my vintage cards. That's pretty cool. I have some modern cards too. Do you guys want to see my modern cards? How much was that Magic the Gathering Mewtwo? That's a great question. I need to analyze him more. I don't know anything about his value. I can tell you right now, I'd probably sell him at about the rate he's going for on eBay. So you can look it up for yourself even. Nidoqueen, says Wellix. Wellix is like, I want that Nidoqueen. So check it out. We got all kinds of modern cards here. Because I've been pulling packs too. It's not just you guys. Heatran, Blues Tactics. Here's a Thickwick. I want one touched by you. Death Row Plumeria. She's out of here. Toxicroak EX, actually. Ooh, look at this Starmie. Should I just have that graded? Wouldn't get a perfect grade, though. Shadowless Starmie. We've got Beldum. These are all for sale. All of these. I mean, technically, again, any of my cards are for sale at the right price, but these are cards I would actually like to sell. So I'm motivated to sell them. Charizard Braixen. I think I have 2 of these. How much is your Nidoqueen? How much you want to pay for it, Wellix? You tell me, Wellix, and then we'll just go off of that price. Zoroark. Grandpa. Articuno. Naganadel. Zygarde. We have these Metal Energy cards. These are secret rare Metal Energy. Chandler. Heatran EX, GX. Garchomp Giratina. Got Lunala Solgalea. How much is Charizard Braixen? How much do you want to pay for Charizard Braixen? You tell me. Make me an offer. Shining Lugia. I got too many cards to... if I feel like you're lowballing me, I'll probably research it. So make me a fair offer. Moltres Zapdos Articuno. Got this hot-looking Charizard Reshiram. Wellix just got hard seeing the energies. I need to know if you still have the ungraded one, says Wellix. The Nidoqueen? Ungraded what? Shrine of Punishment, where my wife and I go to bed each night. Alolan Ninetales. Jesse and James. Where the frick all the cuties? Oh my god, the Celebi cards. Yeah, I have the Nidoqueen. I'll show it to you in a minute, okay? Because you are interested in the Nidoqueen. Here's an alternative art, Pheromosa and Buzzwole. Unfortunately, not one of my favorite cards. I would be happy to trade for that one. Oops, we got Kirlia, Dabin, Stakataka. So I got lots of modern cards, as you guys can tell. Just tons and tons of them. Latios from that Unified Mindset. Ralts, Garchomp, Xurkitree. We have this fancy-looking Scyther. He's a nice-looking card. I tried to buy the Rare Steel Energy, but he never said the price. I think that's because I'm tempted to grade them myself, but I don't know. I'd probably sell one to you. I actually only have one for sale. The other 2 need to be shipped back to the seller because he misgraded them. Guzzlord, Gabite, Gabite, Celesteela, Kartana. I actually like this better to buy what I want. Seviper, Ralts. Yeah, so you guys are always welcome to look through my cards and see what I have for sale if you prefer to buy them directly rather than buying packs, right? Sudowoodo, Shiny Celebi. Oh man, I got a lot of cards. Hold on. So you guys have seen all that. Let's go through this like this. Wick, Lily's Pokédoll, Naganadels, Decidueye, Pikachu, Moltres, Zygarde, Lucario Melmetal, Diancie, Malamar, Golisopod, Aether Paradise Conservation Area, Muck and Alolan Muck, Pheromosa Buzzwole, Shining Mew. We have this alternative art, Greninja and Zoroark. This is a full art. Marshadow, Ho-Oh again, Xurkitree, Frogadier, Mount Coronet, Pikachu, and then we got a ton of these. It's not that they're not valuable, I just happen to have a lot of them. Pikachu, Fisherman, and another Golisopod. Man, I got too many of those. Put this back on top. And put this back on top. Steel Energy. I haven't decided what I'm doing with those yet. Do you have any Reshiram or Zekrom cards? I know Toxic has one. I'm going to have to rewatch and write down all those cards. Too many that I want. That's box number 1. I got box number 2 as well. Japanese Rocket Zapdos, Japanese Hitmonchan, Japanese Brock's Rhydon, Japanese Lieutenant Surge Magneton. This is Japanese Donphin. Another Brock's Rhydon, Typhlosion, other Typhlosion, Fearow, Clefairy, Vileplume, Rocket. Here comes, I can't remember that one. I don't even know what set this is from. We got these Gold Star X or something, or Gold X or something like that. Moltres. Oh yeah, I didn't know what this is worth. This is another Black Star promo. Yep, these are all for sale. All you got to do is get a price on them or offer me a price, and depending on what you're offering, I might just accept it without even looking. But if it feels like a low ball price, I'll probably look it up. We got our energy cards back there and a ton of GXs. Yep, I got a lot of raw cards just like you guys. I got a lot of graded cards too. Let's take a look at that Nidoqueen. Can we find the Nidoqueen without having to go through everything, a single card? Probably not. Oh, this should be in the Japanese box. Here it is. I knew she was in the back. Okay, so this is a holographic Jungle Nidoqueen. There's no warp really. Oh, I already priced it at 7. All right, so the Nidoqueen is 7. Perfect. Pretty card, that's right. Oh, man, I'm ready to stop sitting. I'm ready to get up and stretch. Brett. I still have that $12 from the Steelix fund. You do. Did I give you something for it? I can't remember. All right, so this is going to Wellix. Here you go, Wellix. No problem. I thought I gave you something. I can't remember. How's it going, Emmanuel Rodriguez? He says, what did I miss? Oh, you missed so much. We just scrolled through. Oh, was it Nidoking? Where'd he go? I did. You know what? You can have them both. You can have Nidoqueen and Nidoking. They're yours. They're for you, Wellix. I'll ship them both out. I don't mind. Wellix gets them both. Who cares? I'm overthinking. We'll just call it even at that point, okay? And I'll ship the Shining Steelix out to you as well. I think that's all fair. He didn't say he charged me for the Nido King. Oh, I was, though. I was subtracting the Nido King from the leftover funds for the shiny Steelix. That's what I was doing. But yeah, you can have them both. It's not a big deal. I'll just send you it. I think it's pretty close to the amount that you had left anyways at that point, right? Okay, so are you guys ready to open another one of these? Oh man, don't you want to know what's inside of here, guys? Don't you want to know what's inside of here? 45 bucks. Tell you what, if somebody buys this right now, I'd do 40 bucks for them because I want to see what's in the next pack. 40 bucks. I know you're sweating bullets. You're thinking, oh man, I could open that. Pack fresh. Opened on the live stream. Opened on the live stream. Weekend Wolf is like, I want it. What could be in here? Dark Blastoise, probably. Almost guaranteed. Oh, I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me. I'm pulling your strings. Oh, Weekend Wolf, you did well. You grabbed the Dark Dragonite. Weekend Wolf says, I want Dark Magneton. Nice. I like Dark Magneton as well. Actually, Weekend Wolf, if you're looking for Dark Magneton Japanese, I have a PSA card for him. Hold on.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Tony coming out of left field. He's like, I'll take it. All right, Tony. Here we go, guys. Cross your fingers for Tony. Tony just bought this pack for 40 bucks. I just kind of want to see what's in the packs. You know, it's funny. I'm willing to lose the $5 just to see what's in it. Just to see. I'll buy Japanese PSA Dark Magneton if you have it. Will you really? Oh, that would be funny. I think I have 2 of them. That's why I mentioned it, because I'm pretty sure I have 2 of them. I definitely have one for sale. I'm such a fan of Dark Magneton, I couldn't help myself. It's like earlier when I almost bought the Dark Wigglytuff. I just can't help myself. So we have Rattata, Mankey, Dark Charmeleon. He goes right over there. Oops. We have some sort of Heal Energy. We have Magnemite. Sorry, it's Magneton on my mind. Dark Alakazam. Dark Kadabra. I can't talk. See, I'm getting tired. We got Porygon. And we have Dark Flareon. So you pulled actually both the Dark Charmeleon and the Dark Flareon. That's really nice on the uncommon commons. Again, this was selling for like 5 bucks. And I think this was too. So there's like 10 bucks just between the 2 cards. Isn't that crazy? It's like 10 bucks just between the 2 cards. I don't know what the Dark Alakazam goes for. I mean, even if he went for $3, you would be getting $3.55. That's like $13. Complimentary holders. All right, and here we go. Let's see what you pulled. Are you ready? Are you excited? Ooh. You also pulled Dark Hypno. That was the card I literally just pulled. What are the odds of that? Dude, I remember being a kid and reading about this card in a magazine when this card was already old. This card was already like out of date, right? It was like Jim Hero's time. And so this was like an older set. And here I am, I'm 30 years old and we're opening the card pack fresh. It's so wild. Really crazy. Weekend Wolf says, that happened to me with the trainer card too. Interesting. So look, these are some really nice pulls, I think. All right. Oops, actually, let me put these smaller. Well, do they need to go back in the pack? I don't think they have to go back in the pack. I don't think it matters. That was for Tony, right? That was for Tony. If I keep saying his name out loud, I won't screw it up. You got it, Tony. You guys, if somebody else wants to buy them for 40 bucks, I'll sell one more for 40. I'm going to go into my closet. I'm going to grab that Dark Magneton, the Japanese one. I'll be right back. Wolf says you should shuffle the packs. What are you doing in here? No, we don't have any packs open.
Are you still doing it?
Yep.
You want me to entertain? Keep the passes.
Okay, I'm almost back. Let me have a sip of my drink here. Oh my god. So, here I am. Close that up. Tony Godoy strikes again. Put my mic back on. Here we go, Tony. This pack is for Tony, everyone. All right, here we go. Flip this around. Get one of these sleeves down. My poor wife, she's off work. She's just sitting in the bedroom all alone. Place this over here. You're not allowed to know what's in it. Not until the end. All right, for your rare card, or your common cards and uncommon, let's see what we get. Ekans. Magikarp, which I actually think that's pretty good. You got Dark War Turtle. Look, you got the Lewd Grimer, which is apparently worth $10. Boss's Way, Psyduck, Zubat, and Dark Kadabra. Wow. Go to your wife. We'll be okay. Go to her. She'll be okay. Let's see. We've got Kadabra. Lewd Grimer. Nice, dude. Oops. Yeah, for those of you who don't understand, this Grimer, he's popped up out of the sewer. He looks pretty happy, right? Like he's got a smile on his face, and he's looking up, and there's a girl walking right next to him. So it looks like he's peeking up at her skirt, right? It's being kind of inappropriate. What did we get for the rare card? Are you guys... Here we go. Are you guys excited? Oh, there was a third one. Wait, was that the third one? There was another one. Oh, man. It's a good thing you pulled that Grimer then. He goes, WTF? Wait, so is this the third one? Somebody should explain. Is this the third version of this card in the actual booster set, the box? That's the third one. So what that tells me is that there might be another chance for Charizard in there. There might be another chance for a Dragonite in there. That's actually very interesting to note. It means that there's probably 3 of each type of card in there. So I'm definitely going to keep the price at $45 per pack right now, because there is probably a fairly good chance there's another Charizard and another... There's definitely another Blastoise. There might be 2 more Blastoises in there. Yeah. That's what we learned from that right there. All right, Tony Godoy. I do think I should wrap up the stream soon anyways, because I have 20% battery left. These are $45. We sold 2 to Tony for $80 because Tony's awesome, I guess. We went through a lot. Oh, right, the Magneton. Weekend Wolf says, I'm glad I didn't get all the... So this is my box full of PSA cards. What am I looking for? Doug Trio, Arbok, Doug Trio. Here it is. Okay. Whew. PSA 10 Dark Magneton Japanese. There it is. It's a terrific looking card. This is one of my favorite all-time card designs. I love the little creepy rocket standing there. Don't worry, there's no scratches. That's like it's a clean card. It's just the sleeve probably, or the PSA holder. You know, it's been sliding up and down. The card underneath will look fancier. Yeah, the creepy shadow. I like that the Magneton's like angry, because you usually don't actually see the eyes being that expressive with the Magnetons. Usually they're just like that. So let's figure out what the price on this card is. Oops, wrong direction. Oops, come on now. So by the way, this is the pack that this card can come out of. is these rocket packs. Let's find out what the value of this card is. Should probably be about 60, right? Hopefully. PSA 10, Dark Magneton, Rocket. Oh wait, Japanese. So Dark Magneton, he isn't like the... Excuse me. Okay, yeah, so the cheapest one is $43. So what I will do is I will sell him for $40. How does that sound? Yeah, he's not the most popular card in the set, the Magneton. I'm just a huge fan of them, a huge fan of him personally. Yep, $40 for that. Do I have my, where's my marker? I want the good marker. Here it is. This is the erasable marker. $40. I'll write that on there so I remember in case you change your mind. Will be the first PSA 10 card I have. Oh, very cool. Yeah, this is one of my favorite cards of all time, is Dark Magneton. I don't have him in the English version, and it drives me nuts, but he's like really expensive. Arbok. Yeah, you can see I have, oops, wait a second, that's Dark Doug Trio. I have this one too, see? That's Lieutenant Surge's Magneton. Big fan of him. By the way, guys, this is my freshly graded Rocket Zapdos. Came back a PSA 9, and his value is like $170 or something like that. I can't remember. It was like 170. It was 170, wasn't it? Let me go double check. PSA 9, first edition Rocket Zapdos. Anytime you see that first edition, a pack is actually, the card is much more valuable. Rockets Zapdos. Go to buy now. Unlimited. Here it is. Okay, I was mistaken. The cheapest one is actually $145. $145. Quite expensive. Cheaper than 170 though, right? I will go 135 on this card.
PSA 10 Dark Magneton.
Nice. So this is going to go to Weekend Wolf. All attack. What? What are we talking about? Well, this has been an interesting stream. We've sold a lot of the vintage cards. Honestly, that's a better thing for you to be buying anyways. If you want to talk about investing is usually better when it comes to vintage cards rather than... Oops, come on now. Vintage cards are, what I'm trying to say is vintage cards are more valuable than the modern cards in a lot of cases. Not all cases, but in a lot of cases. So if you're just frivolously spending money, you can't go wrong with a lot of the vintage cards. Wow, I can't believe that fit actually. All right. Magneton in the back, Dark Dragonite in the front. I'm not even investing. I just love the vintage card style. Me too. But like I was saying, like, you know, if you were going to buy a card that really doesn't lose their value would be vintage cards because they're out of print. They're out of print. There's no more of them. So there's kind of like a finite number of them, and everyone knows that. And as more collectors get into the hobby, the price of them generally moves up. So let's see what, I focus mostly on buying those. GC, the modern cards eventually will be good investments, and collecting them when they're cheap now is a nice way to invest. Yeah, exactly. So that's the other side to it. So with the modern cards, what's surprising about them is you would think that they are flooded with PSA gradings, but that's not even the case sometimes. Like Fairy, Secret Rare Fairy Energy, there's not even that many of them graded. They're actually pretty rare. And in 20 years, that card could be worth a crazy amount of money. So these are some cards, you know, these are some modern cards, and they're already from 2017. So, you know, someday it's going to be like 2040, and these cards could be worth quite a lot. But that's way down the road. That is way down the road. Way down the road. I left an hour ago and you're still going, says Corbin. That's right, Corbin, but guys, it really is about time to wrap up. Why don't I show you guys some of my PSA cards at the end of this live stream? These are all for sale. We can talk about price. These are in my closet because I don't have enough space for them all. Are you ready for this? Team Rocket's Meowth, PSA 10. It's got Rocket in the name. I have a second Rocket Zapdos PSA 9. See? So I have two of these. See that? So one's for me, one's for you. I have a PSA 10 Black Star Psyduck. This Duskull from a long time ago. He's from 2003. PSA 10 Duskull. He's pretty cheap, actually. Here's a PSA 8 First Edition Nidoqueen. She'll be she'll be closer to $100 probably. Here is a First Edition Magneton Holo, PSA 7. Obviously, I'm a fan of Magneton. These are like the only one I could afford at the time. Here's a holographic Fortress, PSA 8. This is from Neo Discovery. It's 19 years old. We have a non-holo Dark Arbok, PSA 9. Yeah, he's over here, Raging Bat. If you want him later, let me know. When you have you said you were getting a job or something like that, so we can work something out one day. He probably won't sell right away because he's a very kind of a niche card. You have to love Duskull. I just bought this one actually. This is Japanese Giovanni, right? He's the leader of Rocket, so I like that about him. Same here. This is Giovanni's Persian, so I like that as well. What do we have? We've got Dark Hypno here, Dark Arbok, Dark Weezing. Again, you can't really tell he's hollow until you tilt him like the right direction. He's actually hollow, trust me. Here comes Team Rocket. These are First Edition. Dark Duck Trio. First Edition Holographic Dark Charizard. This is, I would sell this for $1,200 to you. $1,200. This guy would be $1,000. Dark Dragonite. Well, maybe he would be a little less than that. Depends on what he's actually selling for right now. PSA 10 Dark Vileplume. PSA 10 Dark Slowbro. Alright, that's the first container. Here is a unlimited PSA 8 Dark Charizard holographic. If you're looking for a graded Dark Charizard that you can actually afford, this one would be much closer. He'll be like $80 or something like that. Here's a non-holo Dark Vileplume. Non-holo Dark Vileplume. Non-holo Dark Muck. Well, he's uncommon, so of course he's non-holo. PSA 10 First Edition Dark Hypno Holo. PSA 9 Dark Arbok Holo. Did I say First Edition? He's not First Edition. PSA 8 Unlimited Dark Magneton. Wait till my paycheck and I'll get that PSA 10 Dark Charizard. For real, huh? That would be very cool, man. Alright, so those are some. We got more. Non-holo Dark Duck Trio, PSA 9. Here's a PSA 10 Diglett. He's a common card. There are people who collect the 10 common cards to get a full collection of the Rocket cards, like complete their entire collection. This is a PSA 10 Dark Weezing. He was graded a very long time ago, you can see by the sticker, so he would cost a little less than usual. He was graded a very long time ago. Dark Hypno First Edition. Here is an unlimited Dark Charizard, PSA 6. Okay, so he's much cheaper. And here's a PSA 9 First Edition Dark Charizard non-holo. All of these are for sale at the right price. Some of them I care about more than others. Some of them I'm hoping to sell, so I, go lower on the price. We got Dark Slowbro First Edition, but really what you should do is if you see something you really like, let me know. You can make an offer for it, and I might just accept the offer. You never know. Dark Hypno Holographic PSA 9 First Edition. Love the way this card looks. PSA 8 First Edition Dark Magneton. PSA 8 First Edition Dark Magneton. PSA 10 Holographic Dark Hypno Unlimited. What's your coolest looking card? Ooh, good question. Depends on what Pokemon you like. PSA 9 First Edition Dark Blastoise. PSA 9 First Edition Dark Dragonite. PSA 9 First Edition Dark Charizard. PSA 9 First Edition Dark Magneton. PSA 10 Charmander. So this is a really collectible card because people who like the Rocket set, they get the Charmander, the Charmeleon, and the Charizard together. So this is really valuable. I think he's like 50 bucks. Dark Duck Trio PSA 9 First Edition. Dark Duck Trio PSA 9 First Edition. Here we have PSA 9 Dark Golbat Non-Holo and Holographic Dark Slowbro First Edition PSA 9. So you can see I have a whole bunch of cards. Tons of them, actually. I'm going to start taking these apart, and you can enjoy watching that as well. Look at these, man. Oh, these look so good. These are like the 3 most expensive cards from the set. Actually, I was going to talk to you guys about the First Edition Rocket cards. Apparently, if you can pull a First Edition Rainbow Energy, that is also a pretty valuable card to pull. I did not know that. So there's another really valuable card to look out for when you're pulling First Edition Rocket cards. Yeah, again, it's the Rainbow Energy. It's worth quite a lot. There's none of them for sale. Only about half as many of the Rainbow Energy cards exist as the other holographic cards exist, graded PSA 10. So I don't know if it's just a hard card to grade, but I suspect it's a hard card to grade. When I think about it, what I realize is it's one of those cards where it's like, the whole card is holographic, right? So I think that it's just hard to pull it as a 10. Actually, AFK, you're going to buy this Dark Charizard off of me? He looks pretty good. It says here $999 on the back. Probably shifted up in price over time. Dark Vileplume, Dark Arbok. Alright, this is like my PSA 10 collection of Rocket cards. Let's get that Dark Dragonite up there. Sora pulled a First Edition Charizard the last time we opened the Rocket packs, and his second pack was a Raichu. He won the pulls, basically. Somebody also pulled the Blastoise. That's really good. The Blastoise is going for like $1,200. Somebody pulled the Dark Magneton. Unfortunately, I could tell that it had print lines in the holographic area. So the best thing you're going to pull out of that is a 9. Really unfortunate. But if it had been a 10, you probably would have made like $2,000 right there, which would have been nutso. Would have been crazy. So I'm ready to end the stream. I think what we learned about these packs is that they may have another Charizard in there. There may be another. Oh, actually it says I'd pull the Magneton. Yeah, if there had been no print lines in it, you probably would have been making like a bunch of money off of the grading of that card. This is your last chance. These are $145, and then tomorrow we'll probably pick up some regular modern cards and get back to the modern cards. I tell you what, I will sell this one for 40 bucks as well tonight. Just because, you know what, we sold 2 of them. Let's do a third one. If anyone wants this, it's 40 bucks. And then we end the stream on that. Sound good? We end the stream on that. I just want another one open, to be honest. I could probably do the waiting game and just wait. Because, again, these packs don't get, like, less valuable as time goes by. They get more valuable as they get older. They're out of print. So all I have to do is not sell them and the price goes up slowly. But you know what? I kind of want to open them up in this live stream. How much for the PSA 9, Dark Charizard, Dark Blastoise, and Dark Dragonite? Yes, so all of those are for sale at the market price. I will have to look what the market price is. Whoa! Actually, AFK purchased the pack. Here we go. Good luck, actually, AFK. All right. Zenlike says, I was just putting in my info. Tell you what, Zenlike, if you want to, I'll open one for you too, for 40 bucks. I just want to break through these and see what's actually in them. It's killing me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, if you want to do that too, Zenlike, I'll accept it. Just for this live stream. Then they go back to 45. Then they go back to 45. It's just for this one because we didn't have any other cards to open. So we have Psyduck, we have Zubat, we have Dark Kadabra, we have Dark Persian, we have Nightly Cleanup, Dark Dragonair, we have Ekans, we have Magikarp, and Dark Wartortle. All right. Just for this live stream because I have no other cards to sell, and I'm dying to see what we pull from these packs. Close this. We're at 10% battery now. That Misty's Tears must rare. Haven't seen one. It is a fairly rare card. It's an old card. All right, that's Zenlike. We'll do Zenlike next.
I will take a Team Rocket. Why not?
Here we go, guys. What's the rare going to be? Dark Doug Trio holographic. So this is going to be kind of a middle of a pack pull. It's not a bad pull. It's not a Dark Charizard either. So I would say that's not bad. That's exactly what I would say. Dark Kadabra, Dark Dragonair, and the Dark Wartortle is probably your best uncommon that you pulled. People like that Dark Wartortle because it pairs with the Dark Blastoise. All right, let's go ahead and put this here. Yeah, so I'm a fan not just of like the Magneton from the Rocket set. I pretty much like all the cards from the set. And you can see what he's doing here. He's busting up into someone's room here. Check that out. He's totally busting up into that room. So he's going to do a little bit of a hijacking, I think. This is for actually AFK. I think he's going to do a little bit of burglary. What do you guys think? He's coming in. He's like, where are the valuable jewels at? Because I'm here to take them. And this is going to be AFK. There we go. I kind of like them unsealed. Right, next we're going to do Zenlike. You ready, Zenlike? Here we go. This is for Zenlike Panda, $40. $40 packs right now, just for this live stream. When we go back to the regular live streams, they go back up to 45. It was a simple error where I ran out of cards, so I'm just selling these cheaper because of it. I'm doing it to be nice to you guys. Wicked Wolf! Oh man, just one more.
Last one, I swear.
Place this over here. All right, and this is for Zenlike. Just flip this around. We have Diglett. This is like a jail. So how big is this Diglett? He's like massive. It's a very interesting art. Goop Gas Attack, Dark Primeape. Nice, you got the Charmander. And here is the Squirtle.
$40.
Oh, nice.
We'll take another one.
It'll take another one. And the Dark Wartortle. All right. So there's only 10% battery left. I'm going to start moving this along a little bit faster because I don't want to run out of time here. There's the Dark Wartortle. Here is the Squirtle, Rocket Squirtle. So you have both of those and the Charmander. So the Charmander and the Squirtle are two of the best of the commons to pull, especially that Charmander. And for the holographic card, another Dark Vileplume. Nice. Beautiful card. Pack fresh, probably in very good condition because all the Rocket cards are in good condition. They're not like the English cards. They're made out of a sturdier material. So you'll find that it's in actually very good condition. That was for Zen-like Panda. Yeah, we're on the last 10 battery, and that was started a little bit ago. So I'm going to just move this along a little bit before we run out. I'm so weird. I go from like lowercase to uppercase to lowercase. I'm strange. And this is for It's Mepping. It's Mepping. Wants to pull a vintage pack as well. You ready? Soon enough, I'll just be out of these. Man. They don't sell like right away, but they've been selling. I'll tell you that. So I think we're at least halfway through the box. The next pack is going to be my boy Slowbro. It's possible. Has anyone pulled Slowbro? He should have a high pull chance. All right, we'll take your holographic card. So apparently you can pull 3 of the same rare card, which makes perfect sense because one of these booster boxes contains 60 packs and there's only like 17 rare cards. So it makes perfect sense that you can do that. Dark Dragonite, Ekans, Magikarp, you got Dark War Turtle, Digger, Full Heal Energy, and Dark Charmeleon. Excellent. The Dark Charmeleon, I think, is a really nice pull. War Turtle first. That's okay. He's in his sleeve. He can't get hurt now that he's in the sleeve. Kind of slid down there. And the Dark Charmeleon. For the rare card, what did you get? You ready? Nice, Dark Alakazam. So in terms of pulls, the value of the pulls are Charizard, it goes Charizard, Blastoise, Dragonite, and then it goes Alakazam. So this is a really sweet pull here. All right, I think I have time for one more before the camera dies. If you don't want to do one more, I'm just going to wrap it up here, guys. We're ending the stream. These are $40 each. I have room for probably just one more of these, and then we're going to end. By the way, I'll need your shipping address. I don't know if I recognize. It's Mepping. I don't know if it's me, Ping. Oh, are you saying, wait, so is this for Ping? So if this is for Ping, I need to know because I want to make sure I ship this with your other one. CJ.
Give me that, love Papa GCC.
Weekend Wolf says, I bought one. Did you really? Oh, I missed you. I missed you. Hold on. Okay, so this is Ping. Okay, so Ping. There we go. So that's for Ping. We're going to open up Weekend Wolf's next. I didn't realize I missed you, Weekend Wolf. We'll get this done real fast. So this is going to be Weekend Wolf. Going a little bit faster because I don't want the camera to die. Holy smokes, I had no idea. Here we go. For your hollow and non-hollows, you have Ponyta, Eevee, Dark Primeape, Slowpoke, Voltorb, Dark Flareon, Meowth, Raticate, and Dark Voltorb. Oops. So I'm going to pop these in here because we're going a little faster. All right, nice and easy. And for your rare, you pulled the Rainbow Energy. Oh, I wonder if these are as valuable in the Japanese set as they are in the English set. So this is the card that is not getting graded very often in the English set. And you can see the whole card's holographic, and I bet you anything that's why you don't see more of them. They probably fail the grading over and over again. Huh, you should do some research on this. I'm very interested. Wigan Wolf says, I got that a couple streams before. Oh, nice, man. I like the way it looks. It's a really beautiful card. So that's Weekend Wolf. Weekend Wolf, you're getting a second pack because I think that one's totally full. I'm worried my phone's about to die. It's a very good looking card. CJ, He says, give me the luck. All right, this is for CJ. Are you guys ready? CJ, we're going a little faster. There we go. All right. By the way, if it dies before I finish, I will show you the results of the pull right afterwards, okay? I'll show you it in the next stream. That's what we'll do. So here we go. We have Zubat, Eevee, Dark Vaporeon. That's a good pull. Ekans, Meowth, oops, Dark Electrode, Voltorb, Nightly Cleanup, and Challenge. Okay, so the Dark Vaporeon in there is a decent pull. Keep that in mind. He might be worth about $5. He might be gradable. And then for your holographic pull, we have... Oh, there were 4 of these in the box? Oh, my God. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You got hit by the trainer card. Oof. Sorry, CJ. Oh, no. There were 4 of them? Dude. Dude. So does this mean I need to open one too? Nah, come on. Come on, I should save these for you guys. All right. Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it, right? I'm going to write CJ here. Open it, Papa. Are you guys ready for me to open it? This is where the camera cuts out just as I'm opening it. Slowpoke, Voltorb, Dark Flareon, Abra, Lewd Grimer, that's about $10 right there. Boss's Way, Ponyta, Eevee, and Dark Primeape. So we got the Lewd Grimer, very good. Come on. And for the rare, I got one too. Oh no, there was like a billion of these. They're like, here, you need one too. Oh, okay, we all got burned together. See, now we can all feel sad. I got burned too. I'm going to put this in the grade pile anyways. Actually, the Lewd Grimer is going in the grade pile for me, and so is the Dark Flareon. They're all going to be graded. 2 in a row. Think we have time for one more? We can whoops like shred mine. I don't like to finish on a bad pull. There was 5 of them in the booster box. Makes me wonder how many other duplicates are there. Here we go. Another Lewd Grimer. All right, that goes off for grading. So does the Dark Jolteon. And let's see what this is. See, I need some of these Rocket commons and uncommons. Dark Machamp. All right, so this is a very reasonable middle of the pack pull again. Not bad. So we'll get this Grimer here. I'm very happy to pick up the Lewd Grimers. I'm going to send both of those off for grading. And we have the Jolteon as well. All right. All right, let's end the stream there. We are all done with the stream. We don't have any more time. I'm sure my phone is on the brink of dying. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.